I'm pretty sure we're just YouTube and Twitch. Well, we're just gonna start. Welcome back, everybody, from my hiatus that I had to take because I've been magic the fuck out, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Get it on the Patreon.
Get on the Patreon. Watch me play Magic while I'm oiled up.
You can't promise that. You're gonna get sued.
Okay. So, what happened last time? We had the flashback where you guys were all being attacked by this symbiote kind of thing, and
we left on a cliffhanger, right?
yeah, you guys left on a cliffhanger. Yep. So, I need all three of you to roll me a D100 real quick, and then I need Pyro to roll 2 for me, 2 D100s.
D100.
I got my dice tray today.
Nice. Some pics.
51 or 32.
It's the same one you've seen for the past 5 years.
Some
Alright.
pics of you oiled up next to it.
All right. So, what did you both get besides Pyro?
86.
I can get it. Oh wait, wrong one.
You need to get is oiled up.
Oiled up. I got a 20.
20. Okay. And then Pyro, you said a 50 something and a 60 something.
No, 32 and 52.
32 and 62. Okay, cool.
51. And
51.
32.
All right. So after you've your demise in this, flashback that you guys had, and whatever characters that you were playing, and the last thing you remember is fighting against this this demon, and you guys are all kind of like in a white room, and everything is just completely silent, and you see Sohar. Sohar is sitting on a very nicely ordained chair, and he has very nice armor, like immaculate armor, just like it looks to the nines. And he's holding a sword that has a white light gleaming from it. His eyes are completely whited out, and his hair is exactly the same still. He still has the same haircut, but it's also very, very white. And everything on his skin looks immaculate. Everything on him, on his body and everything looks great. Would you like to do anything while you're here? You guys are just sitting there, and you see Sohar. He's on this very beautifully ordained throne.
Is it
What was
there a
that?
third Sohar now?
It's a
Am I still
nice room, Zohar.
symbioted or am I regular now?
Are you what?
Am I still symbioted or am I regular now?
You guys are just in this white room. You don't know how you
Okay.
got there or what's going on right now. And you guys are Isaac, and you're also Bucky still. But you do remember, like, you guys just kind of like flashed in, and you like, you remember you possibly dying, or of anything of that nature, and then you just fucking cut, and it immediately brings you here.
Wait, what did that guy mean when he said especially you, Sohar?
Sohar, when, just so you're aware, You can-
Also join in.
you can say anything. Yeah, you can speak normally as Sohar.
I don't know the meaning of it.
But as you look down, Sohar, and you look at your hands, and you look at everything, and you look at this massive sword that you have on you, and Sohar is also, I didn't put this note on this, Sohar also is wearing a very nicely ordained crown.
I will take the crown off.
Okay.
You're forsaking the throne?
Well, no, this wasn't planned, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta admit, Zohar, I'm loving the new look.
Quite frankly, I am not sure what's happening.
Oh, yeah, you also don't have your goat legs either. You have your normal legs at this point.
I'll throw one leg over the knee.
Yeah, you could throw your one leg over the knee onto this throne. Sohar, I'm not even gonna, because you can see this, but ordained on the, like, actually etched into the front of your armor is your sigil, or whatever you use for Levelos. Any interactions you guys would like to do, this is your time to, while you guys are in this room with him.
Well, guys, I
Wait,
suppose my god has stopped forsaking me, so there may be a chance to come back home if we were to return.
Does it mean no more
So,
nuke?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
wait, are you and Jody mixed together again?
Jody's nowhere to be
Oh.
found here.
Do I feel the darkness inside of me?
You feel pure. You feel enlightenment.
Oh,
No, Jody's
And
been
you,
smitten, I believe.
or maybe you accepted yourself and
Maybe you
like learned
baptized?
to. Oh,
I doubt that.
the Jody was bad.
um, once you guys are speaking, you guys have no dilation of time or anything is going on. You have no idea what's going on at this moment. But there is a person that kind of appears in a mist form. And for you, Sohar, you would imagine that this is some type of being or some type of contact from Levelos. And it's just a mist. It's a mist, but it's like kind of like embodying itself kind of into like a person almost. Or an elf.
what in the world?
Well, my dearest god, what's the plan here?
To show you your future. To show you time as it was meant to be.
He's gonna get blue ball.
Ah, yes. Now we go back to me making that mistake. And then we go back to normal, yes?
It would please me so, and I would imagine it would feel that way, and I would want it to be that way, but Sohara, you have forsaken me by adding yourself into this deed. Even if it was all altruism and virtue for your friends that you've done this. You know better, and I've repeated myself. But there's never any time to redeem yourself. How do you plan on redeeming yourself and following me wholeheartedly?
Well, there was a plan either way. I follow you wholeheartedly, you know? And right now I'm working to maybe get off the deal, but that's gonna be hard. There was no mention of the whole you also having claim on my soul beforehand, so that was a mistake on my part. Of course, I wasn't asking the questions when I should have. But
And he like
I'm
looks at
doing what
you.
I can.
He looks at you and he's like, if we would have imagined that it was implied when you give your life for a deity, in your
Well, yes.
readings and you go to church and you
He's gaslighting him.
he's
Yeah, can we hear
gaslighting.
this?
Yeah, you guys hear
It's-
this whole conversation.
There's a classic toxic relationship, Bucky. You see it all.
So,
I'm just like shaking my
I'm
head.
just shaking your head, just like.
Hey, I said
Frankly-
my turn to a lich. I'm not.
And the second you say those words out of your mouth, the Fogman snaps his fingers, and you are in stasis. You are not moving.
I'm like mid, like eyes closed, shaking, doing the shaking my
Yeah,
head gesture
yeah.
with my arms crossed.
Yeah.
You know, he deserved it.
Hmm.
Fair.
And you,
But even if you don't accept me, I'm still going to spread your message, You can't stop me from spreading your message unless you decide to smite me down.
Smite, there's no need for me to show my true strength or my power. You know what I'm capable of. So. And you, son of darkness, looking over at Bucky.
Darkness seems a little much, but
It's your deity that caused all this, trying to ensue chaos into this world. You understand that stability is the most important thing for the Forgotten Realms in all timelines.
Says the
in most
chaotic
cases, I would
deity.
agree.
Would you say, Sohar?
Says the chaotic good deity.
She's like chaotic good, that's the thing, but she likes stability. I had to read a bunch of stuff.
Nerd alert.
Nerd
Oh, wait, I'm
alert.
in stasis.
Yeah, you're like saying it in your mind.
No, you're right. Can't fault you there.
So what are we doing this time? And She turns around, or it turns around, and then it turns back. You see the fog turns back, and snaps her fingers again, or snaps its fingers again. And where is your sword right now, Sohar? How do you have it? Is it just like, are you holding it, or do you just have it like, placed onto the ground and you're just holding the
Just
handle?
in the lap. In the
Oh,
lap,
it's on your
over
lap,
the knee.
over your knee. And so we do ensue chaos, and we do what we want. Things must happen the way they must happen. And you see Sohar's blade as it glows even whiter, and then it shows like a flash of white light, and then the white light goes away. And afterwards, you see a very older version of I forgot the rogue's name. Was our rogue?
Leo?
Leo. You see a very older version of Leo's head on top of the sword. And you see that
You forgot my name?
I forgot your name. Give me a second. Leo's here. You see Leo's head placed on the tip of this sword, but he is also he has like piercings all over his body. He has like painting on his face, and you see a corpse underneath Sohar, but you see it well ordained as well. Completely blacked out armor, and you see a crown on top of Leo's old head as well.
I'll stand up
Okay.
out of the throne and then place the other crown next to him and try to walk over the other guys.
Okay. So Isaac is still in stasis. But Bucky, he can move around. Bucky's able to move around. Are you gonna do anything? Say anything?
I'm just walking over to them right now. I'm probably gonna, I'm gonna try to do lesser rest on Isaac.
You're gonna try
It's
to
not
do.
gonna work.
Okay. Yeah. So you do it. We'll just say you do it, and yeah, nothing happens to Isaac.
Yeah, he's in timeout right now.
Yeah, worth a shot, I suppose. Like, quite frankly, I don't know. I cannot understand my DT. It's not my place to understand what they do, but I think we're on the same page that what I did was a mistake, and I think they know I'm trying to correct it. So.
You know, that's signs of a good man right there. Willing to try and rectify his mistakes, man. I salute you for that.
Yeah, speaking of that, I was meaning to speak with you when we were maybe not in a godly stasis, but I need to get in contact with the other big man to speak about the whole thing happening, cut our losses and all that, but I think my DT here has some other opinions on that.
Yeah, maybe we try and organize that later. She's not watching.
And she hears what Bucky says, and she snaps her finger. She snaps her fingers. She snaps her fingers again, but Bucky doesn't go into stasis. Bucky goes back to when he was an 8-year-old.
Fuck.
Oh fuck.
And
Am I still sound mind? Is it just my body or my entire thing?
Your
My entire
body.
being?
Your body. Your body just only.
God damn, I'm sure as fuck.
My teaching should be following you so hard. My teachings haven't been passed along to your constituents, it seems.
Well, they're their own people. I spread knowledge to those that seek it.
Knowledge is important to everyone. No being in this world does not require knowledge. Even animals remember things.
Well, I'm sure these boys remember plenty from what we've done.
Sohar, continue on your path. I've shown you what your future entails. There's no stopping of what will occur, but it will happen. And you see as everything begins to fade away, and you guys all awaken back into the tavern. And it is about like as soon as you wake up a little bit, you see the windows, and it's about like early in the morning, and you guys are kind of like waking up and stuff, and specifically everyone here, because that's why I had you guys do some rolls and stuff. You all remember everything that Sohar has done in his past, specifically. And Sohar, you also do remember now what happened. But Sohar, you feel another piece of darkness emptying your body. You are no longer you don't have to be a warlock anymore. You will level up as normal.
Oh, so I can swap the warlock level to sorcerer.
Correct. Or whatever you prefer.
Big.
And as I say, you guys all awaken, and Jody gets up. And he's like, oh, what the fuck was... And then he kind of goes over to Isaac and Bucky, trying to awaken you guys as well.
Am I still a kid?
You are not a kid.
Thank God.
So Law's going to
Oh,
stand
man.
up and immediately like put his hands up and to Bucky. Don't call the bag, big man. Don't call the big man.
Don't call it.
Yeah,
Trash
that's a
that.
bad
Trash that.
idea.
Never mind. I think
Your God's kind of mean, man.
yeah, I think that just comes with being an elf.
And then Raisha kind of turns over to you and kind of looks at Solhar and kind of has a face of like, not disgust, but just like seriously? Because she also remembers everything that Solhar has done. She's like, you're quite dangerous.
Well, one can't change their nature.
One can learn to handle it at least.
Yeah,
Long as
well,
you
I
don't-
have.
As long as none of that takes off this tavern from the face of this world, we'd be completely fine, Solhar. Is that fine with you?
Well, yes. There's no other plan.
And she gets her, she's like, please stop bringing whatever nonsense you guys keep bringing into this. This is your last chance. I'm getting kind of tired of this. And she walks back down.
Yeesh. She
Yeah,
was
what got up
mad.
her ass?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, Isaac and Bucky, you guys are well aware of everything that Sohar has done, because you guys pretty much remember everything that he's remembering from his childhood, you know, growing up, and then him going on these adventures and everything.
Wait,
But-
so how long were you a chick for so hard?
That was the first question. Sohar, yeah, like I said, you remember as well.
Well, no, I was a child for 20
For
or so
like,
years.
like
man.
20 years?
Yeah, and then the rest are just, young adult stuff. You know, well, actually, I'll look down. You're 18 or something now.
Yeah, I'm 18.
well, I suppose you wouldn't know. Yeah. Well, actually, you would know. We'll be doing the same shit right now. With this
Well, what?
party. We've been
Oh.
doing the same shit in this party. Maybe in.
Well,
Yes, we
I
have the
think
same
this party
experiences.
lasted a little longer than those other parties.
Oh, well, I suppose so. Well, I look around. There's no Leo. There's no Kale.
Yeah, Kale is on the ground, but he looks like a person who just had a seizure, and he's kind of like foaming a little bit from his mouth.
Well, he's not female.
I'll call a medic.
If you have a medic right in
God.
front of you,
Kinda miss being
a frog,
man.
Look at him. I'll try to grab his neck to stop him from hitting on the ground.
yeah, you put him down on his side. You put him on his side. You put him on his side. So, oh yeah, so the goblins, I guess, yeah, you know, Sohar does whatever he's going to do for him, and then he calls his goons of goblins to come pick him up.
Also, need to roll wild magic for the letter rest.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hold on, let me go over here
No-
real
no
quick.
wild
I
magic.
said I was over here already.
Okay,
before,
okay. Yeah, you're... He said I was down the steps already.
No, I was right here.
What the hell's going on with my mouse? My mouse is freaking out.
Well, guys, I suppose we need to maybe rectify some of the mistakes while we have time.
You know what? You know what's funny? Is that this one's O. Oh wait, this one's named after Leo. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you. Well, maybe he'll come back.
Right, we are supposed to be looking for Leo.
I'm
Why did we
super
come back
dead.
here?
Oh
Leo's
yeah.
in the
Where,
forest.
where did he
Oh
go?
yeah, I forgot. So hard gaslit us into saying Leo got taken by the giants.
Yeah, gaslit
He's
us. That's what
We
I
didn't
mean.
save him.
Technically, that's the last thing he saw. You know.
Well, so hard. Let's not forget that this all started because you threw shit at Jody, and it interfered with us going to get Leo,
I
and you never
suppose,
said
yes.
sorry for that.
Well, I haven't the time, you know.
Well,
Didn't
here's the
do that.
time.
And Jody kind of
Oh.
looks over at all of you and says, "What are you fucking talking about? Do you guys?
Oh,
Is
you're
something
gonna
else
love this,
happen?
Jody. Do you
Ye-
still believe in the God?
What God?
I look over to Solar because I forgot.
I suppose.
Your God?
Well, no, he never believed in my god.
You
That's the
never
problem.
believed in?
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Never mind. Well, we met them. So
I was just in darkness for I don't know how long, but that's all I saw was inky black darkness."
Well,
yeah,
got
I
some
don't
good
know
news for
why
you.
it affected me differently. Like that.
Aki, take control of the party. Where do we go?
And Isaac, as you look over to Jody, you can see that his eyes have kind of like blackened completely.
That's
You
great.
feeling all right, Jody?
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, what happened to me?
So Leo got taken by the Giants, but his mask was left behind. And then Sohar it threw it onto you, I guess, somehow. And then you got possessed by this stuff, and then I got possessed by this stuff. I became a supervillain.
Oh,
And then we jumped these guys, and they all got possessed. And then we got memories of Sohar's past. It's kind of a thing. You'll get used to it. And then we're back here. But first we met Sohar's god. Kind of a jerk.
kind of a jerk.
Doesn't like getting called out on it.
And then you feel like a little bit of like a little tick on you, Isaac. You're like, oh, like you kind of just remember the time where you were like frozen for a little bit. You just feel it in your back of your head.
All right. You know, I do a couple what's that shit called? Santa Maria.
Fucking-
But towards my draconic ancestor god.
yeah.
There's also a druid. He's out there.
We're gonna need an exorcist or something.
And the
Druid,
wizard. We need to find the wizard.
wizard, and the druid that's out there. You don't even know. Yeah, that's true. Because of what happened.
Well, no,
Oh, the
not that, I would say
castle.
the
Yeah.
wizard in the mountains. The one that was supposed to take a look at me.
Well, no, the whole reason we didn't go there right away was because we didn't want to go half cog, and now we're a quarter cog, which is worse.
Yeah, I think we should go get the fire giants. I think we can deal with them.
Yeah, we got to get Leo back.
I don't know. I saw how you guys tried to deal with them
Excuse me.
earlier, and it didn't go so well.
Well, yeah, you were there.
He was there at the end of the
It went
end.
well for
Talked
some
to
of
them to
us.
see everyone get their ass beat.
Yeah, you went there
Everyone?
after they got their ass.
I think we mind our fucking business. That's what I think.
And you hear a noise in your head, Bucky, and he's like, "You could mind your business. Sadly, the Giants have one of the artifacts."
Never mind. They have one of the artifacts. We need to go.
Yeah,
told
we need
you?
to go.
Who told?
Yes, yeah.
Which voice was that? I didn't recognize it.
It was Cybus. It was Cybus, right?
Yeah, Cybus is the one.
Yeah,
Who's...
Oh.
it was Cybus.
Also, I'm gonna walk over to Jody, and as I'm like walking past, I'll brush against him
Mm-hmm.
and drop a protection from evil and good from him on him.
Okay. You trying to sneak it, or are you just doing it?
No, I'm just like walking past and then putting him on him. I don't think he's gonna be able to like.
Okay.
If he wants
Yeah,
me to roll a
sure.
hit, is he gonna dodge me?
Maybe you have to touch him, right?
Yeah.
No, I guess he's kind of dazed. Honestly, he's dazed out right now, so I'd say yeah, you could just touch him.
Yeah. So I'll drop that protection on him. So if he needs to roll anything to get saved from anything, it's gonna be at advantage if it's evil or good.
Cool. And
Nothing.
no, nothing happens to him. He just like you just see the inky blackness inside of his eyes.
I think we're cooked, guys.
No.
Why do you say that?
I'll just like kind of point with my thumb over at Jody.
He's just
Yeah,
like
I kind of agree. I think we might be fucked. I don't know what to do. I mean, we're gonna have to go back, talk to those fire giants, beg them to give us the artifact. We can't fight them. We know that.
I
Right.
can.
you can, yeah.
Yeah, you keep
Isaac
dismissing
can.
my-
Isaac
You keep
can.
dismissing the ones that I
Isaac did
recommend.
take one. Isaac did take one out, yeah.
Maybe in fair, like 1v1 combat, we can do so. But wherever they are, if there's more than
can kill
3,
my
we're probably
dogs
cooked.
too.
And they got dogs.
Who
They're
accidentally
abducting people in
misses?
broad daylight. So they've
Bro-
done this before. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, we left the cheese there.
And we left the fucking
Fuck
cheese.
yeah. This is just fucking left
No,
up.
there's
I'm-
no way I didn't bring at least some of the cheese.
All right,
here.
Isaac brought some of the cheese.
I could have
Those are-
sworn because I was in the basement when I killed the giant.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
like,
God
oh,
you,
so-
you have all that cheese in your pocket.
He
Isaac.
just carried a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
cheese in his pocket.
Oh,
like-
oh no! I ate a quarter of it when I was a symbiote.
Yeah, he ate a bunch of the cheese to gain life at instant speed.
Yeah, but did I pick up my caltrops from the ground?
Yeah. We'll say that happened. One thing you do recall though is
And I got to level 9.
so yeah, you believe that the giants are camping out somewhere from what you've seen them doing. They must be camped out somewhere deep into the forest. You also do recall the little dude that you guys met in the other side of the goblins, where the goblin cave is, on the other side. That might have something to do with Leo, possibly.
No, but he wasn't a demon, so he has nothing to do with this.
Isn't Cybus like always whispering in your ear, Bucky, no matter where you are?
Yeah, basically.
Can he track Leo for us then? And then we can just go save him.
Well, I'll ask. Cybus, you know where Leo's at?
And
Go
Yeah,
talk to him and
somewhere in
let
the
him know,
woods.
we're
you
looking for him.
guys get pushed into the room, the door closes, and it gets cold as fuck
I'm
again.
clipped.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And you see Cybus show up, and the room is frozen again. He says,
Hey, big dog.
You called. I
Yeah,
usually don't make calls, but at this
But-
pertinent moment that I am allowed.
Well, thank you. Very much appreciated. Just wanted to say, sir, we seem to misplace some of one of our party members. And we would love it if you could just ring him, let him know, hey, we're back at the tavern. We would love to talk to you. We got to figure some shit out.
So you simply believe, though, I can take life and bring it back. You think I can just contact him in whatever plane he is in?
What do you mean? They should be just hiding out somewhere.
And he, you see as he waves his staff, and he says, "One moment."
I gotta
Ah.
make some calls.
He just takes out his little phone book. Let me find it. Let me see. And I just
The yellow pages.
The yellow pages. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that'd be funnier.
Like
He
about-
yeah, he takes out a massive book and he puts it onto the table and it looks old as hell. And it says blue book on it, and then he like looks on it, he's looking around and he's like, "Oh yes, it's right at this moment. 1 second." And you see as he waves his staff around. And he says, "All right. Though I don't know where he may
he's
be,
inside.
I can sense if his soul is still here."
Oh, that would be nice.
And he says, "No, your friend that caused me so much pain and nuisance, I don't know why I'm helping you, but he is not in this plane anymore. His
Wait,
soul."
does that mean your artifact isn't in this plane anymore either?
Which artifact do you speak of?
I think
Wait,
like
do
he
we
had
have the ice
like
knife?
one or two of them. I think.
Oh, do you have 2 of them? He might have had 2 of
Well,
them.
it's
I know,
still.
well, I know he had the ice razor for sure.
And
Yeah.
he's like, well, yes, that would mean whatever corporeal being took him, which most likely I'd imagine is one of the stupid things that you follow. I think you just have to make a decision on which one you think would want him the most.
Oh man, probably his demon one, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
His I forget Orgus, Orpus,
Orcus?
Orcus. Yep,
No, but-
Orthopedus.
Orthopedist. And you see,
Orcus shouldn't be able to reach him. We cured him from the curse. Remember the sword?
and you see as Cybus kind of like, sits down and he puts his hands on top of his head, even though it's just a fucking skeleton, and he's like trying to rub his temples. And he's just like, Cybus is like, holy shit. He's looking and so you're telling me you, Pokemon Bucky, you're following some type of patron. You're the patron of some person, and he's from the underworld, and then that one is following, what is it, the goddess elf thing that you follow, and then I don't know what you follow really. And then he's pointing over to
Me?
Isaac. Yeah,
The Cutthroat Fudokin, my ancient dragon ancestor.
whatever that is.
Some fake ass food.
Yeah.
It's not food. Everyone there's a deep lore, okay, to the Cutthroat Fudokin.
And he's like, all right. Yeah, don't continue speaking. It's completely fine.
Yeah, that. Am I dismissed then?
So yes, I'd imagined if Orcus has some type of deal with him, then he would want him back, for his own needs and deeds. It's pretty much pickers choose, when you pass away and you leave this mortal realm. Though I can't reanimate souls all the time, I can reanimate bodies. He was just lucky at that one moment when I still had control of his soul before it left, and I was able to give it back to him.
I see.
I did feel a
Big luck
pull
is
though.
subjective.
A pull from where?
Something dark. Must have been Orcus that was trying to take it the first time I
It's
killed
gotta
him.
be. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Well,
Or I guess he had something weird with Lolf too. I think he said. Or so.
Did you mean to sound like weird when you said that?
say what?
I guess out of character. Like is that a call for an insight check?
For what? What did I say?
For Bucky. No, Bucky.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Me?
Buck. Yeah, but you could.
When you were saying when you were like he's got to be, it almost sounded like that's not it, but you're like trying to lead everyone astray.
No, I've got no fucking idea, brother.
But
Mm.
quite frankly, I think Leo just right there. You can't have gone far.
Yeah, guys. Just yeah. I think we're I don't know. We're how the fuck are we gonna get him back? He's dead, guys.
And and then he just so Cybus is just sitting there, just looking at all of you guys, and he's well, there is possibly something you can do. The only reason I'm even helping is the fact that this dumbass left with the artifacts, so this kind of hurts me as well.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
And he says, all right.
What if? Can I just interject for one moment, Cyrus? I have a question.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
What if we take a goblin, say,
Okay.
and do some kind of fancy necromantic ritual to make Leo's soul possess that goblin? Will we have him back?
Maybe some dark form of magic, but the issue is whatever abilities or strengths that this goblin has is what Leo would have. It wouldn't be his corporeal body. Also, there
We
are
already have an
issues.
elf.
There
We have
are
an elf corpse in the other room.
Oh, we do have an elf corpse.
Yeah, it's also an elf, so that would be almost the same.
And then he kind of looks at that and he's like, that may help, yes. But a ritual that difficult would be quite difficult. The issue is not the
Hey, you
bodies.
talking about those
Oh, but
weaknesses
he wouldn't have any of
brow
the
we
stuff,
smoked
though,
in the first episode?
The
No,
bodies
no,
are
no.
not the issue. The body is releasing the issue is retrieving the soul from where it is. That is what your issue. Bodies come and go. You know, me being a lich, sorry, I didn't say that. I'm kidding, but bodies come and go as they go. But simply retrieving a soul from being as strong as Orcus is where your issues may occur. If there's someone who can speak to Orcus of some way, and then maybe you can get some type of plea or deal in order to retrieve him back.
Yeah, make it like a plea bargain. Get him out the joint.
Just be aware,
uh,
Orcus is not one to make many deals or very hastily
In
deals.
in
And
other words, oh,
whatever deal you make, it will most likely cost some type of someone's life will be at cost in order to bring back someone else back.
I see.
Hey,
I
guys.
see.
Guys, we already seen that for some reason deities really like to mess with our party. So, and there's Lolf that cares about Leo, and then there's Orcus. Maybe we can like pit them against each other because for some reason they care.
That's a good
well,
idea.
here's what I'm thinking. If he doesn't make a lot of deals, he's probably really bad at them. Maybe an expert of deals on an even playing field might be able to pick apart the deal he has with Leo. We put the whole system on trial, right?
Oh my god. We flip over the whole system in the 9 hells.
Oh yeah.
I can
And
maybe
get Leo
even
back.
maybe talk to my patron, see if he can give us a helping hand.
So you two are speaking, I'll kind of like try to scoot over to Silas.
Yes.
But it's gonna require so Isaac, your soul isn't tied to a deity quite yet. We may have to use you as leverage to get my deity to help us, if you'd be willing.
Use my soul as leverage.
Yep. He already has mine. And we can't split so hard and up even more. Kale's fucking gone. He's fucking tired of shit. Drugged out of his mind or whatever. It's only you, brother.
Only as a last resort. I'll try and make a different deal first.
Okay,
I
only a
think.
last resort. I won't even bring it up until it feels like there's no chance.
Yeah. Am I
Right.
able to
Speaking
be in
to-
on the discussion?
So what are you gonna
Yep,
ask
but-
Cybus
but-
so hard?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You continue
No,
saying
no,
what
you're
saying.
good. You're good.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Cybus, I've been recently informed that there's maybe claims on my soul. You said something about lichdom. How would one go about stealing their soul away?
Please leave right now before I. Yeah,
He
yeah.
wants to be John Constantine. So
yeah,
bad.
yeah. And he says,
All right. Oh, no one's gonna hurt you. You don't need to hide in that corner.
the last piece of advice I can give you is whatever creature you spoke with in that bog swamp area seems to have some type of strong resilience or presence with Orcus. So that might be a go-to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
What? But
He wasn't
you
anything.
won't.
He was,
Yeah, for some reason, I feel really, 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 really confident that there is nothing weird about it.
Oh, right. Because yes, you have been a magic user for several thousand years, and Cybus doesn't know anything. You're exactly right, Isaac. You're exactly right.
I think that's unfair. Everyone gets started somewhere.
Everyone's got to start.
That's
So
true. Yeah, look,
deal
you
deal
thought,
with the
you thought
man
you
in
found
the deal with the
You're not
man in the
perfect,
box.
Cybus.
He just looks. He's like rubbing his head against his temple. He's like rubbing his hand. He's like,
you,
and he's like
you,
sitting.
you thought you found the perfect team, and look at us. Look, this is what you got. So you're not the best decision maker either. Okay? And I've been really nice, not bringing up the negotiations you've been dodging. And you want to talk shit on me?
And he just exhales and he's like rubbing his temple again. He's like, that is your closest link to figuring out what to do in order to receive your comrade back and my fucking artifacts. So go and speak to him. Or it, whatever it is, whatever dark being that's connected to Orcus.
Yes, sir.
And he disappears. Oh, are you gonna say something before he tries to disappear?
I'm gonna walk up to the table, and I'm gonna put the the fire knife on the table. And I'll be like, don't need you making an excuse to have to look for me.
Oh, the battle knife, the kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, "Well, thank you. Seems like you guys are useful." All right, and then
Take
he'll
the
like,
compliment. Take the compliment.
and then he take the compliment, and then he just disappears after that, and then everything goes completely everything lights back up, and the fire emits again.
Well, guys, I think we need to go to the pumpkin patch.
And then Jody
Yeah.
comes out, and he's like, "What the fuck? Who
Jody,
was
shut
in
the fuck
there?" He's just astounded, like he's like, "Oh."
It's a long story, Jody. We got we gotta get Zarin to the barn, I guess, to sleep this off.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we do.
Jody, shut the fuck up. That's funny. Okay, and then he just leaves. He just goes down. It's just fucking hates
Yeah, so-
Jody so much. Jody just fucked the fuck up.
Well, I'm boys with Jody.
Guys, clearly, like, Jody, you see his eyes, right? Like, yeah, it's fucked. It is fucked.
Well, you made him like that so hard, so stop saying it's fucked and start saying we need to do something to help
Well,
him,
no,
which is
well, no,
helping you, by the way.
we don't need to do anything to help him. It's just like he's fucked, so let's just kind of leave him behind and let's try to figure out the Yost that shit faced. We can.
But yeah, the
have
last
him.
thing we need is Jody running into any more darkness. So I do agree we should have him
Yeah.
sit this one out. But we should still help him once we got this sorted.
So pumpkin patch, yeah.
Pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch.
I'll go around and grab like one shoulder of Zarin.
Grab what?
And O is helping you with the with O grabs the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're carrying Zarin away.
They carry Zarin away to the barn to keep him there.
I drop him slightly on the stairs. He like smacks his head on me. So I pick him back up.
But you know what, Isaac? Maybe you should make that deal with my patron, anyways. Be a good
What do you
idea,
mean?
don't you think?
Why do you say that?
I mean, just have you part of the team, brother.
Yeah, we want you part of the team.
I don't know. I feel like as irrelevant as it is, that religion's like the last thing I have left for my home that was real to me, you know?
That's the best part. You can still believe in your religion. Patron's a whole nother ball game, brother.
That's cap. That's so fucking cap.
That's so fucking cap. So hard
Are
knows
you guys
exactly
hear
what
that one,
that
like, down
is.
this- like echoing down the stairs.
So yeah,
It doesn't seem to be going well for so far.
you do recall that you guys did not see him till it was like late at night as well too. So like most likely you're gonna have to go at a later, make sure it's at like nighttime or whatever when you go see him. At least last time you guys made in contact with him.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Wasn't that just when Leo went to see him by himself?
Yeah, when Leo went to go see him by himself.
Yeah, we saw him in the day earlier.
Oh, you did. You guys did see him. You guys saw the little
Yeah, and
creature
then Leo,
running around.
but he was just swimming like a little animal.
Yeah. So I go with the goblin, get Zarin in the fucking barn. Throw him into my hay, cover him up.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll get some food. Wait for night to break.
Yeah, and you guys go downstairs to go eat, and you guys are just hanging out or whatever. And you see what's her name? There she is. You guys go down to go drink, and you see the knight just still weeping and crying because her friends have just been massacred, and no one did anything about it.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell!
I walk over to her just like first time.
she
Now that I remember.
looks at you and she says, "You fucking asshole, leave me alone."
Oh, don't leave my group.
And you see she literally goes from one seat and she just moves down like two others. She goes back.
I'm gonna put a hand on Sohar's shoulder. I'm like, come on, Sohar, that's not how you talk to the ladies. All right.
What the fuck gave you the impression I was trying to do that?
And you see as
I don't
Kaga,
know. They're just talking about you and Jody, like this aura of when you're like doing things.
yeah, and Kaga turns over to you and says, "Oh, you guys made it back. How, when? Hey,
Your
you
friend's
guys,
dead.
what? Are you speaking about Arthur?"
Yeah, Isaac, I think you'll pick it up.
He's
Sorry,
fucking
Isaac.
so hard on me. It's just,
Yeah, you know, I'm glad I didn't give you that bardic inspiration I was planning on doing after my speech. Um,
fucking so hard. Your friend, shut the fuck up,
uh,
Jody. Make a girl cry. Tell your friend's dead.
I don't. I'm gonna, you know, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna put the cheese I have on the counter here, and I'm gonna walk over and be like, Kaga, listen.
You're telling me Arthur is actually dead? You know, he was the only
I'm so glad you said his name.
distributor for this cheese.
I want you to know that he died trying to save an innocent family from a violent group of creatures.
And she's like, okay.
I think it was a little weird on what happened. We
Yeah,
put the clues together. They couldn't speak to us, but we figured it out pretty much.
okay.
Um,
All
but
right. I see.
and
Well,
we're going after those people because they also killed Leo.
oh, so another one. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences that you lost a party member, but
I know again.
and she's like, again, what?
Yeah, remember when we all remembered that Kill died?
She's like, okay, I'm just gonna take the cheese and I'm gonna do whatever. You guys,
Yeah.
Like trauma dump.
yeesh. This whole tavern is gonna be like traumatized just from talking to any one of you.
I was just telling her what happened.
So can I get some Limagugu?
Yeah, you get some lima. You're gonna order some lima gugu.
Yeah.
Good
just
idea,
use
so
cups.
far.
Just
Good
one over
ideas.
here, one for myself.
Yeah, and he gives you 2 lima gugus and he puts his hand out for some money. Lima gugu.
I walk over the books and then just write it off.
Wait, isn't he a prophet of Lima Gugu?
Then he looks and he's like, oh, and he's like, lima gugu, and then he like gives you your 2 beers, gives you 2 things.
And I'll give him 2 copper as like a tip, but it's like written off. So he gets
Sure.
money for himself.
Sure, so hard because yes, because he understands how books work and math works exactly.
Exactly.
Yes. And yeah, Mallory immediately she just chugs the fuck out of this thing, and you can tell that she's trying to wash away the sorrows with alcohol.
I think you should speak with your god. I found that worked.
And she turns to you and she's like inebriated, and she's like, you ever think to just sometimes close your mouth and not speak? Did you ever think about that?
Well, no, that goes against the teachings.
And then she looks at you again, and she says, there you are again, with your mouth wide open, saying nonsense. Leave me alone. And she goes to the end of the bar. She literally she faces herself the other way, looking at the window.
I'll go to you, but just closer.
Dude, just looking. Yikes.
But you know, I do think you should speak with your god. You know, Kion.
And she turns back for a second. She's like, where's Kale? He's the only sane one.
He's got a different name now.
You're down there too,
Yeah,
Bucky?
that's his
Just
bad name.
I would move yourself down there real quick if you can just.
Oh, right.
I mean, that's kind of the point why I'm saying the first time, you know, there's like, I feel like everyone's here dying, and we're all kind of dust in the wind going along. So what's the point? Go with your god, do what he says.
Gosh, you know what? For once, you're preaching so hard. I get it now.
And she looks around, and then Bucky, were you gonna say something to her?
Hold on, I'm trying to find my character.
She'd be upstairs with Yeah, he's right there. I'll move him down there. I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Put you right next to Soul.
Thank
We'll
you,
say
brother.
you're next to Soul her. And he's like, "Where the fuck is Kale? He was the only one that seems sane. Seems like anyone that's not from Waterdeep is freaking useless out around here."
Hey, I am
Yeah.
from Waterdeep. I'll have you know.
Yes,
Oh,
the,
true, you are.
yes, the chef. The chef is from Waterdeep. Hoorah!
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad they're gone.
You say it out loud.
Yeah, fuck it. I think
And she just immediately starts to cry.
Isaac, what the fuck, man?
What? I have to remind everyone once again. We said we'd be back. We didn't come back. They never looked for us. Then they went by themselves and died. If they would have helped us, maybe all of us would be here right now celebrating. So no, I don't feel bad. The guilt trip's not gonna work. The hating us because we weren't there is not gonna work because we don't hate you. But I definitely hate the attitude.
I put my arm over her shoulder and say, "It's okay, darling. I'm sorry the mean man is yelling at you right now."
She looks like he's like, "Isn't that your friend?"
He is, but I can still hate his misogynist nature.
Oh my god.
Let me roll for her real quick. Something.
Whoops!
And-
I actually dropped my book on
Extra large Magnum
Lit-
condoms.
I was gonna say like feminist literature book.
My feminist literature book. Okay, roll for her, and she looks after you, and she's like, "No, I'm not gonna sleep with you. Leave me alone."
I didn't even ask. I'm trying to just make you feel better. Fuck.
And she
Never mind. You're right. She is a bitch.
yeah, she puts her helmet back on, and she's like, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm going back to work." And she begins to leave, and it's around like nighttime when you like it's just like an afternoon, about to hit nighttime when you.
Good job.
But
We finally got her out of here.
she's a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, she's rough. I mean, she did just have her friends all die in front of her, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I turn back to the ring.
And then Raisha screams over.
I thought there was a
She
chance that
screams
they were
over, and she's
captured.
like, "Could you please stop making my customers cry?"
She did it to herself.
She did it to herself.
We
Yeah.
just bought drinks.
Yeah, we just bought drinks.
Yeah, you're gonna make us cry.
You're gonna make us cry, yeah. And yeah, so then you guys, it's around nighttime at the moment. You guys just been hanging out drinking.
All right, well, Isaac, it's getting kind of dark. Let's go upstairs, make that pack real quick, and then head out.
Here goes nothing.
You guys are going up. You guys. would
So
have
hard,
go
you
to
want to be here for this, or
Yeah, sure.
I think Isaac would enjoy your company.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. You guys are just gonna make the pack before you guys go to the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Bucky, we're gonna need to talk. What's the exact objective? I'm already up here. That we're going for.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Move my character. But I'm also see this. I'm fumbling like a baby deer.
All right, and then be honest with me. So tell me what we want, and tell me what you think I can try and sneak in as a bonus.
I mean, what? Listen, me and my guy, my patron are very open.
Open relationship. Okay.
That's
That's
we're
fine.
very open. He's pretty
that's okay.
chill. Post afterlife or post life living is supposed to be pretty legit. You get a party and whatnot. It's not so bad. Really, you're just gonna, he's gonna look out for you, and then you're gonna look out for him. That's all it is.
Yeah, I was like, I believe both of those things are kind of like.
No, but I thought we were trying to make a specific deal that was gonna help us get Leo back.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
But like, what am I asking for? Or we just ask for Leo? See what he.
First, we're gonna ask him to see if he can help, right? And then, obviously, like I said, I'm only gonna bring up using your soul as leverage if it's the very last thing. That's it. So we might not even get to that part. So you really shouldn't even overthink it.
Also, Isaac, if the contract looks long, it's just a big font. Just read through it. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
enough,
I mean, I wouldn't even read it. Just write, you sign your name if anything.
No,
But,
I-
like I said, we're not
I'm-
gonna get to that point.
Well, first of all, I am gonna read every single page.
Okay.
And
So how do you plan on summoning your guy?
say, okay, go ahead, take out a gold coin. Isaac, place it in my palm.
Right? I
And
do.
then, as you do it, I take a small blade, nick your finger, so your blood drops onto the coin.
Hmm. And when that occurs, you see all the lights, instead of them dimming out, they become very strong and vibrant. And you see the man wearing the one second. You see the man wearing the mask populate onto this chair. He's like, "Oh, this chair's quite cold."
Oh, be careful sitting on that chair.
Yeah, necromancer, lich guy was in it before.
We're
Hmm.
not. He doesn't want us to know that, but we know.
Yeah, we know. He kind of said it by accident.
Why did you
Yeah.
call me
Well,
here?
he confirmed it by accident, but we thought it the whole time.
Well, sir, I have a friend here who would like to engage in a pact with you and
Well,
come
I
under
want
your
to.
tutelage.
And then he looks over to Sohar. He says, something's weird.
Oh, we shouldn't have brought Soul Heart.
Why?
No, what's weird?
And then he you see he like pops up a book into his hand. He's like looking, he's like, Sohar Haltrin. Your name's crossed out of my ledger. What type of fucking magic were you doing out here?
I did nothing. Take it off with the big man.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with that. But there's another one of him. That might be the one you got now instead. I don't know how it works. I'll be honest.
So your soul is not
Jody.
bound. Your soul isn't bound with me anymore. How does that
I
work?
suppose, but you could look for a Jody.
But it kind of sounds
Dude.
like I did do that on the gracious of saving your life. You're trying to squeal out of my deal? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, no, I haven't done anything.
Yeah,
I was
it all kind of
confused.
happened accidentally. There's another one downstairs though. He's more in line with our, kind of vibe.
Interesting.
We'll get him.
And you see as well, he's like, well, if that's the case, and you see as Sohar's name gets removed from your body, the tattoo you had.
Yep.
Usually we don't do any takesy backsies around here. What did you?
I agree, sir. I agree. Don't know how it happened. Can't even begin to explain. I don't know the magic stuff that much.
Yes. I am the deal maker, I understand. But still, you need to keep a quiet eye out there. You can't be losing followers like that.
Yes, sir.
How else are we gonna enact our plan and continue what we need to do? But
Well, luckily we got another one.
I'll
Name's
have
Isaac. He's a chef.
Okay.
Very cool guy.
All right.
Willing to give his soul over to you so that he can join us
Excuse me?
and gain
No.
more power. And
No.
He's like, wait. He's like, what? Wait a minute. What? Wait.
All right. You know what? That's bad faith business. I'm
no,
out.
I'm just, dude. I'm sorry. I
Nah.
forgot about Soul getting crossed off, so I'm kind of fucking anxious. I'm nervous. I'm scared as fuck right now. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm sorry. I put your name out there.
You know what, Bucky? Take a step back. You are no longer representing me.
And he's like, he puts his hand. He puts his hand down.
Align with my best interest.
And he puts his hands down. And he like crosses, like when you put your hands together, like you're sitting, like with your posture up. And he's like, oh, so Buckworth is not going to be doing the deal. You are going to play the deal with me.
It looks like it. Yep. Because and emphasis on that. I'm here to make a deal. This talk of pacts, pact specifics, is not included at the moment.
Interesting. Yet I'm the one who holds all the power, and yet I'm the one gracing this disgusting world in order to see you. Buckworth is fine, but to see the rest of you. So what says that I even need to agree to some deal, to wash the deal you're gonna give me?
You don't. I just
Yeah, you're
was
kind of. I'm
trying
just
to make.
sorry. Don't mean to
Yeah.
interject. I know you don't want me to talk to you anymore, Isaac, but you're kind of wasting his time now. It's kind of rude to just kind of go back on what we were saying.
Yes, and he says yes.
All right, I'm
Buckworth is
out.
exactly.
I'm out. Nope. No deal. It's that easy. Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Nope.
As
Have a
soon
good
as
day.
Isaac starts walking away, Solar's
I'm
gonna like
leaving.
follow him.
Yeah, so the door is locked
Sorry,
at the
can you
moment.
give me that protection from good and evil, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just
absolutely.
give you that protection from good and
Like,
evil.
as I'm walking over, I'll put a hand on his shoulder and put a protection from good and evil on him.
Alrighty.
Thank
Yeah, you get protection from good and evil, and he says the door is locked when you go. He's like, well,
Nope, no deal.
alrighty.
Bad business, both of you.
I can't stop you. So yeah, sure. And then he snaps his fingers, and the door opens.
All right, have a good day.
And then as they leave,
Mhm.
I make sure to close the door,
Okay, so hard. Get the fuck out.
Sure,
and I say, all right. Real reason I called you here, right? I've got to give you the lowdown of everything that's going on. All right. This
Okay.
lich has been acting up, acting crazy, making us collect his artifacts.
The
Whatever,
one that's in your head.
right? Yep. The one that's in my head, been infecting me, talking to me, all that shit, right?
Right. Which I
Well-
imagine he's also listening right now.
Yep. But I mean, it's you versus him. I have a lot more trust in your power than his.
I'm going to
But-
tell you right now, Buckworth. I have no
Yep.
issue with Cybus and what his plan is. I believe what
Yeah.
he's doing is actually going to benefit all of us.
Hey, cool with me. I just want to make sure you know, and
Yeah.
that you got my back in case, because we got to go fuck with some fire giants now to reclaim an artifact of his,
Very
and it
pesky.
might be a little rough, so we might need a little help.
So, your deal is null and void with him. There's always deals that can be made. Doesn't mean it has to be
Absolutely.
with him. But why did you really need me? Besides for the fire
Because-
giants.
So I'm gonna let you know we're gonna go and broker with a servant of Orcus to try and get Leo back because he has one of the artifacts.
And how does this
I
benefit
don't know what that's
me?
gonna entail, so I just want you to be aware
Okay.
so that you can maybe work something behind the scenes. Let us know where that's at. So if the deal doesn't get made, we can try and track it down ourselves.
How giddy, how giddy, how giddy. I can do you one even better. Let me broker with this entity that you're speaking of. Which entity are you speaking of in certain?
A servant of Orcus.
Do you know where or what they look like?
Yeah, some weird what was he, like a pumpkin goblin thing or something?
Oh, you're speaking about
You know what I'm
Renegold.
talking about?
I know
Indeed, I am
exactly.
Renegold.
Ah,
Hey,
Renegold.
Bubba.
Yeah. Are you talking to me?
Nope.
Oh, I think he's talking. He's speaking of Renegold. Yeah, he is. No, he does have direct connection to Orcus. Him and I have been working together for a very long time. So yeah, he's
Great.
he's a good guy.
If you could help us out, get our boy back. You know, I do miss my friend, and having the artifact would be very nice. So we don't
But-
have to.
Yes, Buckworth. Yes, I understand the artifacts and receiving your friends and doing all this stuff. But what deal would you make with me in order for me to barter with him or it?
What's it gonna cost?
And he begins to stand up and he's walking around with his cane and he's drinking his forever wine. And he's looking around. He's like, what could it cost? I have your soul already, which is the most important thing here. Yes, I would have preferred to
That you
have
do?
the soul of the dragon person that you had, the dragon sorcerer that you had here. Yes, that would have been nice as well. That actually would have been really beneficial. I'm kind of hurt about that, Buckworth, that you'd bring me here for a deal and they would puss out last second.
Yeah, I was just kind of being funny. It was more as a joke. You know, I'm sure it'll come around eventually, but it's gonna take some time.
You believe that I'm in the business of making jokes? Is that what you believe?
I mean, you're a pretty funny guy yourself. I think you enjoy a good joke here and there.
No, Buckworth. We don't make jokes. We only make deals. You need to understand that.
My bad.
and he's looking around. He's looking at all of Cybus's books that he has, and he says, "Did you message the group or did you message me directly?"
I'm talking about the ones you know about.
No. Ooh. Yeah. Well, actually, no. Wouldn't they? Oh yeah. I got you. We're gonna do that right now. Yeah, we're gonna do that right after this. I remember. I recall now. Okay. And as you're speaking to him, especially you, Bucky, on the window behind you, you begin to see a cloud up, and you see writing on the window. And you can tell him what you told Bucky. Trying to remember what you wrote for him.
I don't recall because you took the thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have it. I know where it is. 1 second. You look into the paint as you're speaking to your patron, and you look behind him. On the window pane itself, it says, "I am still alive," and it says underneath it says Leo. Well, not that you're alive. He said that he's like, "I'm still here, but I'm not here," like something like that, kind of like. He didn't say specifically he's alive, but.
Okay. Yeah.
And he says, "Anything on your mind, Bucko? I can read your thoughts if I really need to, but we're on a friendly basis. No need for that."
But I mean, I just saw my buddy's here somehow, but he's not here.
And he turns around and he looks at the window. He's like, don't really see anything there. I mean, it must have been something you can only see. So you seem to have, back to our deal, you have yourself, you've given yourself fully to me. And we have our other deal that's going on as well. And he looks into his book, into his ledger. There was someone here recently at this tavern. Quite interesting, actually. Is there a female knight that was named Mallory?
There is.
Well, this is the deal I'll strike with you right now. And he populates a contract. Mallory's in this timeline for a reason. But she's a little bit of a goody two-shoes. She might cause some problems. I need her dead. And if you complete that, and I'm able to consume her soul, then yeah, we can work something on from there. But it must be from your
Sounds easy
hands.
enough.
Must be from your hands.
All right, yeah, I can do that.
Alrighty. And then he
Whew.
procures.
I thought you were gonna ask me for something crazy. I can do that all day. Come on, you know me.
He's like, well, I mean, if you want to get underneath the table real quick, now and he's like, he's like, if it was that easy. And yeah, he procures the document, and
so we do make jokes.
Oh, okay. Oh, it wasn't him saying it. It was me.
I know, right? What
the
heck? Anyway, so you see a long contract begin to envelop itself, and it fills up the whole room, and it's there again. And he says, well, you already know. You know the deal. Sign here with your blood, and we can continue on.
All right. I nick my finger and sign my name, dot the I. Call it a day.
Good making business with you, Buckworth. As always, it's always a pleasure.
Yep, you too, man.
You too. She is leaving very soon, so make sure you do it pretty quick. And then he disappears.
It wasn't so bad. All right.
It wasn't bad. That's easy. And the door opens, so yeah, you're able to.
Is anyone out here?
It's a goblin out there for some reason.
All right, what's up, little guy?
Like
this one was named Key.
Yeah,
after
Key.
you, Bucky. So I thought it'd be funny if I had him nearby in case he could make a deal. But no one noticed he was out here, so it didn't happen.
Key's just out there. He's
I
just
guess he's
hanging
gonna
out.
leave.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
You wanna go get the boys for me?
Okay. So yeah, Key comes back. Key, grab everybody else.
I left the tavern.
Oh, you went outside? Where'd you go?
I'm just chilling at the bridge with Glimp, feeling betrayed, looking in the water.
Yeah, and we're gonna. So yeah, we'll grab everybody else. But you cut to Glim and Isaac. They're just looking out into the water, watching the fishes go by. And Glim
I
says,
was preaching to the
"You're preaching."
yes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
preaching.
surrounded them, the goblins.
So
I
yeah,
surrounded
Bucky.
Sohar
So
with the
Bucky,
rest
you
of them.
most likely are gonna have to like go outside and see all this stuff happening and stuff.
Hold on. This one's named after you, Sohar, so you can make him a cleric if you want.
He already is.
He already is.
Oh,
He knows the teachings already. And Glimpse is
so he's with you.
he's like,
I'll trade him out.
boss, why didn't you take me to chef battle?
Glimp,
Glimp hurt.
when I know you're hurt, Glimp, and I'm hurt right now too. So I think I understand it even more than I did before. But you know what else hurt, Glimp?
No.
The shatters I did on your friends.
More.
The million knife stabs that Leo did on some of them, even when they surrendered. All right, it was a dangerous place. I went in there looking for vengeance and justice, thinking I knew who my enemies were, but the real one was uh too hidden by the fact that I was hiding under his own shadow to even notice him.
And then he
So I was going there for a bloodbath, and I didn't want to bring you into it. That's why.
and he says, Glimp, remember, you killed Glimp friends. I remember. And he turns over and he's like, Goblin die all the time. But boss
Goblin die every day.
Goblin die all every day. I like that one better. Goblin die every day. But bosses and friends forever.
I know, Glimp. That's why I gave you that recipe. I want you to know that recipe was from my mom, who I never met, and it means more to me than any chef. And I gave it to you. I just legitimately thought you would die if you went there. And
Well,
goblins do die every day, but Glimp is a once in a lifetime goblin.
and you see as Glimp turns over to the water and it's just staring out. And both of you are just hanging out, staring out. And Bucky, do you come outside?
Yep.
You come outside, you see you kind of see Isaac or someone speaking. You see that Sohar is preaching to the other goblins are listening, and then you see Mallory. She's outside by the tree and she's puking her brains out.
I'll approach her. Hey, are you okay?
I'm not gonna sleep with you. I just gotta get to my horse and I'm going to Waterdeep.
All right, listen, I don't want to sleep with you. Sorry I didn't make that clear when I first talked to you, but
Ugh.
I got some questions about. I know it's gonna be hard to hear about what happened to your friends.
Okay.
Could you would you mind showing me where you guys were attacked at?
Roll persuasion.
$26.
The only issue is that you wouldn't know about this DJ. I mean, well, actually, he might know, but it
Oh
depends.
no, I'm saying like he's just still following him.
Yeah, he's just following around. What'd you get for the persuasion?
Oh,
26.
I guess it would depend if
yeah.
he heard it through the door or not. Yeah.
And then she like scratches her head for a second. She's like, ugh. You know we were going to breach that castle over there. That is where they died. You want me to bring you there?
Yeah,
And she's like,
I want to
"Ugh,
investigate.
I guess if it's really gonna, settle some scores for my friends, why help me now?
Well, I feel bad. We kind of dropped the ball on helping you and your friends out. Doesn't make me feel good.
She looks around and she says, all right. And she begins to walk off and she, like bringing you over. And Sohar, and I need Sohar really. You can do a perception check.
Oh. 11.
11. Okay. You just notice that they're Bucky and them are kind of going towards the swamp. That's all you notice.
I noticed and I don't pay any attention.
Okay, never
Bucky
mind.
think Bucky should right now. I'm preaching.
So yeah, she brings you over to the beginning parts. She's just gonna fast forward all the way to the beginning parts of the beginning of the swamp, and some of the guards are there from before that watch this tower, and then a few of them are on the top. There's 2 down there, and then there's 2 on the top. Just watching this area.
Where is she?
She went to the entrance where the swamp is at.
Oh, okay.
And you can see that there's 2 guards over here. And they look over to you and said, "Going back again, huh?"
Yep, checking the area out.
All right, it's your funeral. And she begins to, like, walk over into the...
All right, we can handle ourselves, gents. Thanks for the help, though. And I summon my halberd.
Okay. And she begins to walk into this area, and you can see that she walks by the barricade, and then she's like looking around just to see if there's... She's kind of like crouched for a second. She's like in battle mode, like waiting to see if like there's other creatures or whatever. And she, like, as she's looking forward, she says, "You already know you got to be careful where we are."
Yep, very true. Don't worry, I can see in the dark. I'm well versed.
And she's like, "I'm pretty sure it's this way somewhere." And then she begins to move.
All right.
All right. If you're gonna do any interactions or anything, it'd probably be like over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wait till we're like a secluded place.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys move over here, and then you guys are by... We'll say that you guys are by the temple area. This broken temple here. Like, she's over here, and then she's like hiding in cover. And then she's like looking around, and then she's like pointing at the castle from here. She can see the castle from here, so she's pointing at it. She's like, "Yeah, it was right there. You really want to go inside? Is that what you're asking?"
And as she asks me, I am going to. I'm saying, yeah, but I can't quite see it. Can you look a little closer? And I'm gonna cast darkness on myself.
Sick. Get the darkness out. 15 or 20 feet. I think it's 15, right?
Let's see, 15 feet. Yep.
Okay. And she's in shock. She has no idea what's going on. But yeah, you have free action at the moment.
Yeah, I'm with my halberd, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start wailing on her.
Okay. Just roll to attack. And you have advantage, obviously, because you're in darkness. She can't see. And she's also inebriated.
That is a 26 for the first attack.
Okay.
Uh, 12 for the second.
Okay. So for the first one, it hits. And you stab your halberd on her back, and you can see it protruding onto the other side of her. And she kind of like slides down it a little bit, and she turns her face, and she sees you. And then you can see she has just a bunch of tears coming down her thing, and she looks at you, and she says, "Piece of shit."
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it take you.
And she
You're gonna
dies.
be all right.
She dies on the tip of your halberd.
And I close her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I drag her a little further in.
Yep.
And drop her into the swamp so she's submerged.
Yep. And yeah, as soon as you do
Then
that, you begin to see like a little bit of... You see movements in the water and stuff going towards her body.
Fantastic. And this is all in the Shroud of Darkness.
Yeah, this is all in darkness happening right here.
And then I'm gonna head out towards back towards whatchamacallit. Actually, I'm gonna come this way
Mm-hmm.
and then head out towards this one.
Which way are you going? Let me see.
Sorry, right here.
Okay. So
Just
yeah,
enter from the middle.
so yeah, if you go back to that area, then yeah, just say if you want to say you went back in here, that's completely fine. Like,
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
and then they just turn around and says, as you come in and they're like, well, that was fast, and one of you is missing.
Yeah, she's gonna keep looking. I gave up the search. It's already late enough.
Roll deception for me real quick.
Wipe out the town. Kill everyone.
Bucky's a changed man.
Jesus, okay.
Oh, I'll use my inspiration.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Roll that again. That's 14 off right there. Let's see.
All right,
Be a
cool.
little better.
Plus your
we did not.
bonuses.
Let me see. Let me see if I got anything else. Hold on. Let me look at my stuff. No. So I got a 14.
All right. I'll just roll for them. 3. And they're like, oh, I guess. Whatever. And they let you go by.
All right, gents. Don't stay out too late.
Nah, and you neither, I guess. You can kind of hear them talking. It's like, she was just there. Like, what? Why would you stay in there? Like, you kind of hear whispers of them.
Keep it moving.
Yep. And you just keep walking them. And you can walk back and you see Silhar and Isaac are, doing their thing with the goblins when you come back.
And do I see her horse?
Yeah, her horse is just well, I didn't spawn it in there, but it's just there.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to it, take its gear off,
Mm-hmm.
slap it on the butt so it's on its way.
Yep, and you see the horse disappear into the forest.
All right. So are you ready to go talk to this fella in the Orcus fella?
I don't see why not. I might as well get it over with. Quite frankly,
All
I feel like
right.
every time we go to anywhere right now, it's like one of us is gonna die. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, hopefully this time it turns out a little better.
And here he comes, Glimp. Watch. He's gonna act like nothing even happened.
Glenn was like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Isaac, my boy.
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get me started.
Glimp, can we have a moment?
Oh, of course, yeah. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. And he leaves. And you see he
Alright, thanks
goes
for the talk.
he goes rattles all the other goblins and he starts smacking them.
He
thought
just
they-
looks back
goblin-
at
Right
Bucky.
to hit their goblin to stun them, so maybe they can fight back.
No, they're not. He's not like slapping them. He's just like telling them what to do and stuff because he's like their pseudo. Whenever Isaac's not there.
Let me guess, Bucky. Now I can help with something.
Well, we still got to go talk to that Orcus' servant, Rendigold
You know
or
what?
whatever.
Oh, and then what? You're gonna put my soul on the line there?
Oh, come on. It
Or
was just
are
a
we-
joke.
Are we even going to talk to them, or is this just another lie?
No, we're going to go talk to him.
Bucky, I think you would have to, if you genuinely think it's a joke, then don't roll. But if it is, you might have to roll deception for Isaac.
Yeah, it was just a joke. Just a joke. It was just a joke. I even built it up by saying I'm not gonna say it until it's the last possible moment, and I did it immediately. That's hilarious.
I'll give it up to Sohar. What do you think he should do, Sohar? Does he have to roll deception?
I mean, I feel like player things shouldn't be rolled that much. It's more like just how the players want to roll it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, like I'll just decide if I believe him or not. And you know what, Bucky? If I do believe you, that's worse. Do you think I wouldn't take something like trying to make a deal seriously? Do you think that was a
No,
joke to me? You didn't even ask what I wanted, why I was willing to
you're
do
right.
it. You
I'm
didn't even
sorry.
care.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting.
It's a cruel joke. It was fucked up.
No,
And
it was
that's
cruel.
just how I
And
cope,
that-
man. I'm sorry.
End of the sentence.
End of the sentence.
Yeah, it was
Now-
cruel. I apologize, friend. I do.
Now you know what? None of this shit even matters anymore. And I'm gonna pull out my dragon spice recipe that I can't even read and just drop it in the water.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
what are you doing?
Oh my goodness. You can try
I was
to
gonna use.
you can try to
I
catch
was
it if you
gonna
want.
use
You can
that
roll
deal.
dex.
If he As soon as I see him running for it, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and set it on fire. It has a range of 10
Oh
feet.
my goodness. All right, so you could still try to.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
You could if you really want.
Like,
If it's a
I'm
cantrip.
gonna zip it. Your counter spell.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right,
But yeah, but you
let's
can't. He
see.
can try. You guys can both try to do dex, so like swat at his hand before he tries to grab it.
He was a couple feet away from me.
Yeah, but we say he ran to go to try to grab it, and so he's rolling a dex to try to grab it, and then it's also being ignited at the exact same time. So a lot of things
Yeah.
are happening right now.
Fine, I'll change. I'll change my thing. Oh wait. I'm seeing all my spells that I have. Wait, so are we casting spells or just a dex thing?
I was gonna do the dex thing, but you said prestidigitation afterwards. So, but first the dex thing, then you can do the prestidigitation.
I mean, we'll save our spells. We might have to fight. Who
Yeah.
knows?
No,
We'll save our
I'm not.
spells. I won't do a spell.
Also, did
you can do
we
your
long rest?
prestidigitation though.
Yeah, but
Did
do
we
you?
long rest since the thing?
Yeah, you guys are
The giant
rested.
fight?
We'll say you guys are rested. Just do your dex save first, because I need to know like what's happening here.
Hey, so is it a save or is it a ability?
It's no, it's not a save. Yeah, just be
acrobatic or save.
yeah. So just be your dex, whatever your dex is plus your bonus for like.
Uh,
Actually, you could do
so
like if you
8
really want to, you could do sleight of hand if you really want to.
What is my sleight of hand?
It's all the same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're both the same for me as well.
Alright,
I got an
cool.
18.
19.
Oh.
Damn.
So you like throw it and you see Bucky trying to go for it, and then he like you like swat his hand, but then Bucky immediately uses his other hand and immediately grabs it.
I'm gonna jump off the bridge and I'm gonna cast switcheroo on Bucky.
All right,
So
I'm
go
gonna
ahead
counterspell that. I'm gonna counterspell that.
I'm gonna zip that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, what's my save?
It is a DC 14 con save.
For the switcheroo, right?
21. No, for the
For zip it.
For zip it.
Okay, so he zip
Yeah.
it.
Then you pass,
And all right.
and then
so
I
my
get
count-
counterspelled.
And then you
'Cause I
on
only
the, and
cast at third level.
then on the stack you pass priority back to him, and then
It's like a magic game,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's what you guys are playing right now.
This feels more like the chain where you, like I just imagine like the pictures, but there
So
are avatars.
let's make sure we
for
get the
the-
stack. Make sure we got the stack ready here. So then you try to. So you tried to. What did you try to do to him? You tried to do switcheroo first. So switcheroo's on the stack, on the bottom of the stack
Yeah,
at the
but
moment.
it's first.
Oh shit, dude.
Switcheroo's on the bottom of the stack. Does he have to roll anything for switcheroo?
I
He already
counterspelled
passed.
it.
Or yeah,
Okay, yeah.
counterspelled it.
So he counterspelled it. So then on the stack on top of that, yeah. So yeah. So you guys
Then
are
I
good.
just fall into the water then.
Yeah, you just fall into the water. So he's currently in the water.
And I'll be
Honestly,
like,
man,
Bob,
Don't let my
that-
stupid
that
joke
doesn't belong to you.
throw
Oh,
away your
no.
legacy, man.
What legacy? Look at me. And I'm just like splashing around in the water. How deep is the water?
It's not that. It's like your shoulders are out plus your head. Your head is fine.
What legacy? My fake name that didn't exist, the fake enemies I was chasing that didn't exist, the dad that fucking murders people. Oh, look at this legacy.
Your legacy is what you make it, man. I know that all that shit that happened in your past fucking sucks. It sucks dick, but it doesn't make you who you are. You make who you are. You are.
You are.
You are. You know, sometimes the world makes a good man do bad things, but that doesn't sum up your person. Sometimes our hands are tied.
Can I like glance over Bucky's shoulder to see if I like remember the
Like fell off the map.
recipe?
So I'm be over here now.
Sorry, what did you say, Pyro?
I'm trying to see if I could like glance over your shoulder, look at the recipe, and then just mark it down in my memory.
Oh yeah, I'll actually give it.
Well, you
so
can.
I
There's
go
like
real quick.
a thing that stops it from being read. I thought.
Yeah, there's like a.
make sure he doesn't destroy it, man. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
that's
destroy
that.
it.
Look, that's another thing. I used to know that. Remember when you met me and I was looking for those ingredients? Look at
I did.
all of it. It was all-
Bucky, I think we should.
None of it matter. And then now my dad fucking possessing my goblin friends, trying to act like he's so innocent, and I'm an idiot for thinking that he was the bad guy all along.
Mommy and Daddy are
Bucky, I think that
fighting.
recipe is good.
Well, I was gonna pass it to you just to protect it against him, man. I don't want him, you know, even if it's bad, it meant something to him at one time. I don't want him to get rid of it.
Pyro, I want nothing more than to see that gone. and I'll join
Yeah,
your religion if you destroy it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
god.
I'm like immediately mage handing it over to you. Like it's your
Oh.
decision.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Thank you.
Like, fuck it,
Yeah, I
if
want
you
to.
destroy it,
I don't
then you
want this
can.
anymore.
I mean, I don't think you were with us.
You know why? You know why? I bet it secretly is something valuable that could have been in the negotiation tables. But guess what? Those negotiations are never gonna happen now.
We remember Isaac.
They were never gonna happen anyways. I was just messing around with you, man. I'm sorry. I really am.
It's like a telenovela right now.
You heard me ask the question. Can you stop watching the film?
When Zarin came back, he told me if I didn't want to be here anymore, that he joined me. And now it gets tempting.
Yeah, Kale and I remember the backstory. Right?
If Leo's life wasn't on the line, I'd be out of here right now.
Yeah, Zarin. So
That's
he's
how upset
gonna.
I am.
Yeah, you guys are gonna remember. Like you guys remember a lot. Level us just gave you a little bit of You guys all
No,
just
not that,
remember.
the Isaac backstory. Like we remember the
Yeah, you guys remember the Isaac backstory. Yeah.
yeah, because I think like that thing, it's more like a drug than it's spice. Even if Isaac could do it, I don't think anyone should be making it.
Yeah,
Exactly,
you're right.
Gohar.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, get rid of it.
And quite frankly, even if he has the only recipe, surely there's gonna be one more somewhere. There's always one more. That could be his new life goal. Destroy all of them.
Well, remember something weird magically happened when we tried to copy it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Viren got like super lucky and
Yeah.
like broke like reality to be able to
Yeah,
make a
it's just
copy of
fucking
it.
stupid.
And then he
Yeah.
ate it.
Maybe the real recipe is the friends you made along the way.
Maybe. Maybe that's it. It's the essence of friends.
It's stupid.
Look, all right, let's just bare our chest, boys. Let's fucking talk this out. No more secrets. No more telling lies. No more cruel jokes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, guys. I was planning to nuke Cybus.
All right, let's get to know. Let's get to know.
I was
That was a
trying to
good plan.
Yeah. When you
get a recording in there, but I didn't have the money. They cost 200 gold.
when Sohar says I plan to nuke Cybus, you feel a coldness on your shoulder, all of you.
Cybus, he said plan. He didn't say he was gonna. It just planned. It just came to his mind.
Planned. Not
Planned.
Past tense.
Past tense, brother. We're good. We're good. And I say, all right, guys.
And can you blame him? If you're still listening? For thinking about it even for a second?
Yeah, I was gonna make the trigger for the glyphs of warning a power word. So if he tried to take one of us out, it would, all of us.
Oh, I like it. Like a little hostage.
Yeah, that's
situation.
kind of fair now you think about it.
Yeah, it would have been 50d8.
That's just fucking stupid.
Well, I'll be honest, guys. I don't want to die. To be honest, I really don't. Not yet, at least.
Well, yeah,
But
I
if
don't want
we're-
to die either. But I feel like we are in a situation where we are forced to act completely every single moment. We have to do something from one angle, and it's going to lead to one of our deaths. So might as well just do it,
Yeah, it's a good point.
Just keep going, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? One of us dies. That's happening anyway.
Jesus Christ.
You did this, damn! You did this.
I didn't do this. You guys did this
Who
yourselves.
do you guys think? Who do you guys think's next?
I gotta come clean.
Probably me,
real
huh?
quick. I hope nobody's next, man. I hope we get our friends back and everyone's okay. But I did just
but-
kill that chick, Mallory. I think her name was. Or Maribel or Marsupial. Something, I forget. But I did just take her life and send her up to the big dog so that we could get some help with this, with getting Leo back. Kind of fucked up, I know, but you know what I'm saying? I'd do anything for my boys. And that means you two as well.
Yeah, an hour ago I would have believed that.
Oh, come on. I wouldn't have told you if I didn't mean it, man.
You used my blood to summon your god, all for a prank, and then now you're telling us you're secretly
Well, I had
committing
to-
murders as a party decision without discussing it with us, and now it's
I had to
I
talk to
trust
him
you, dude.
regardless. I just, I thought it'd be funny.
and you,
I thought you guys
oh,
would enjoy it.
All right,
I was
you know,
wrong. I was wrong.
we're not friends anymore, Bucky.
Oh,
You went too far.
Bucky, take 1d4 psychic damage.
I'm just here. I'm just here to help
Take
get Leo
1d4
back.
psychic damage,
Because
Bucky.
he was starting to change, and I think he still could. But
I mean, quite frankly, right now
That's it.
we need to go to war with the gods. We need all the help we can get.
That's true. Well, Isaac, you're still my friend. You're still a friend of mine.
Still got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me.
You committed murder. That's a felony.
We've killed a lot of things.
You
Yeah.
You
got
feel bad because it was. We kill a lot of things. A lot of goblins have died by our hands. I don't feel bad for
Yeah,
one
and I
woman.
regret it.
We're wrong here.
I regret the goblins that were being forced against her will. I regret the drow priestess that kept her word and helped us. And you should definitely regret the woman that just sucked at her job. That's all she had, like, that was bad. And she deserved to die for that.
Well, she didn't die for that. She died to save our friend.
So you
I would
cut off
raise that
my
entire
deal,
tavern for you two
my
boys.
deal that I just told you that was gonna get us that, potentially. You didn't even give it a chance and just went straight to being a hitman.
I mean, well, it was. I'll be honest. The opportunity presented itself. She was throwing up a mess. It was easy.
She was sad.
Very sad. I put her out of her misery. If you think about it.
Yeah, you're sick. Lucky.
From a certain point of view.
Let me know when we're leaving.
All right, love you, buddy.
All right, so you're gonna
I'll
stay
leave
back.
you
You're
my-
gonna stay back, Isaac.
Well, I'm just whenever we're leaving. they
Okay,
can
yeah.
come
Yeah,
get me.
maybe fine.
Yeah, then we're gonna probably just head over there now. I was gonna say.
I'll reach in my pocket and pull out the pocket watch, by the way.
Okay. So you add
Let me see.
another day.
Oh, sorry, it's still moving.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm still super dead.
All right, let's go get our boy back.
So another
Bucky, did you
24
take?
hours.
Bucky takes his 1d4 psychic damage. 622 hours. Nice. Okay.
So it's still moving. So that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, even I think my soul being split wasn't the problem, and there's still a nuke going on. So
Perfect.
Oh no.
yeah.
You know what? I can just. Maybe you should hold on to the dragon spice recipe because it'll just get blown up that way, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Let's
Well,
go
now
save Leo.
we got to save everyone, I guess.
Don't worry, Sar. I'm gonna save you too.
I'm gonna save you all. All right. Yeah. So whenever you guys are ready, I'm gonna mark it so you guys know where to teleport to.
I mean, we know where it is. It's
Yeah.
right over there.
Yeah. You guys go through the goblin cave. At this point, there's just a bunch of skeletons of goblins.
And as we walk out the cave, I'll drop another protection from evil and good on Isaac.
Okay.
It's like over here, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna mark it. It's on the other side of the.
Oh, word.
Okay, cool. So you guys walk out and you guys see flames over here now that didn't exist before when you guys first saw it. And yeah, you don't see anything else at the moment. These flames look very like a hellish red.
Oh shit. A little creepy looking.
Would I know any like demonic chants that I can mimic, like just from knowing something about their religions?
I was gonna say maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if you've actually studied. I mean, yeah, we could say it because you were traveling during your times and stuff too. Roll me a d20.
I'll roll a d20. Where'd it go? No.
You possibly know one. You don't know what it does or what it's for, but you know one.
I wouldn't be trying to actually go with an actual chant I would know. It's more like I'm just trying to make noises that sound kind of similar, so that
Yeah.
anyone that would know actual
Yeah,
ones
so
would
that
not.
one that you know it has some type of demonic origin to it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like try to mimic it without actually speaking words, actually something. I'm just like trying to make
Yeah.
a mimicry. So if anyone was hearing it, they might think it's something else.
And nothing happens.
Oh yeah, yes.
Perfect. Now that you've said it, you see as this little pumpkin creature comes out of the water. He's just like, ah, oh, what has you here on my side of the bog?
Bucky, good to
Who's
be
talking to
around.
him? Oh,
The
yeah, Bucky,
pumpkin.
this is what you do best, make an evil deal. I'm like with a limp hand,
Oh
like
my
flash.
god!
You have like a cloud of stale flour as you get bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you.
Just throws a fucking bag of flour straight to your face, like it's.
It's all right. I'll be the bad guy, so you don't have to, Isaac.
I mean,
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
you're already there.
What need of you with me? I don't see Leo around here.
Yeah, it's actually this is about Leo. Basically, I want my boy back.
His soul being taken by Orcus. You're saying?
Yeah, I want him and all his things back here with
Wow,
our team.
quite a thing to ask for.
I know. Listen, just go ahead and contact Baron Samity. Talk to him.
The
He's
Baron.
gonna, yep, he's gonna work this out for us.
Okay, I guess I will do that. And you see as Reynold kind of calls, and then you see as your boy shows up and says, "Ah, here we are go again, Reynold." And says, "Yeah, seems we've been doing business a lot recently." Nah, he's like, "What are you gonna do? You know, business is always booming where we work from." This is very true. And he looks over him. He's like, "You do know, I do. Most of these people here, they know me. They're pretty, you know. And Bucky over there, he's my number one over there. You don't need to keep your guys anymore. You can change." And he's like, looks over, needs to roll real quick. Says, I guess you're right." And you see as this pumpkin creature begin to like remove its head and like derobe and stuff, and it begins to get a little bit taller, and you begin to see like wings begin to sprout out. And Reynold
What the fuck?
looks like this. And you see as the voice changes and everything. It's like, oh, much better.
Oh, he's hot.
I haven't used the skin in a very long time. Thank you for that, Baron. And you see Baron says, "It's your best one." And you see he kind of like nods to her and winks at her. So what is going on here? You see as she grabs like some glasses and puts them on. And she says, fucking Jesus Christ. She puts it on and then she says, I really don't know what we can possibly do in order to rip his soul from Orcus' clutches. Also, you do know if I do enact this, he will know. It's like, yes, but you know what's happening down there. Both of eyes know what's going on. 1 second, I gotta answer a text. And he says, yeah, we both know what is going on and what's going on around this down there. And kind of like, you know, nods to her, like kind of like in secret. And 1 second. Just getting a message real quick.
I'm grabbing a drink quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Back.
All right, cool. And then they kind of both look over to Bucky, and they say, "This is your man, right? So what is the plan here?" And he's like, "Well, you know, Valerie, we've known each other for a very long time, and you've actually have a very strong connection with this Leo fella, and I know you have your own plans enacted as well. And I think it's kind of beneficial for both of us when you really think about it." And she says, "Really beneficial for both of us? You really think Orcus is just gonna allow that to happen and just gonna kill me on the spot?" "Well, I have certain safeguards in place, as you know. And you really think that's gonna help me?" "Yes, most likely. Yes." And you see as like a bunch of like seats kind of populate from the ground, and they kind of like, you know, tell you to sit, and then they're sitting as well on seats that are populated from the ground. So if we're gonna do this, please sit down. So you see just like a bunch of, I can spawn some chairs real quick.
All of us need to sit
Are
down.
you gonna go sit down so hard? I kind of don't want to.
I suppose. Oh, that's 3 chairs, unfortunately.
Oh,
I think
good.
they're- I
No,
think they're
that's
expecting
good.
all of us.
Wait, what?
I think they're expecting all of us. Well, you have my spell on you still, so.
All right. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that, Baron.
And just for reference, you can't be charmed or frightened or anything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Hey,
And
Yeah, like
you,
that
Isaac, you specifically sense as this beautiful demon creature, this has really locked eyes with you a lot as you're coming up. Says, you didn't tell me you were gonna bring something so delicious here." Says, now, Valerie, that's not what we're here for.
I'm
This is
not
the
on the
business.
menu, lady.
This is not the business that we're here for. It's like, oh, there's no fun. Just a little taste, no? And says, alrighty, now down to business. Table populates in front of them. You see a few books pop on, and they're reading through all these documents and stuff. Alrighty. So we're gonna have to rip his soul underneath his nose without him knowing. There's no way it's possible. And they're going back and forth. He's like, he's going to know. It's like, but what we do after is what matters. Interesting. All right. But if we're able to enact this and bring him back, they say, first we need a few things. We need a body. We need some type of item that belonged to him, or something that he touched. And, of course, the arrangements of whatever deal we make with you. How does that sound for all of you?
Sounds good.
I think that's obvious.
Don't
And
sound too bad.
what body would you like to procure for us?
I suppose we have an elven body. Ready to go.
What?
Is she asking us?
Yeah, she's asking.
You require a body?
Yes, I
What else
require a
do-
body.
What a
Perf-
drow do?
Prefer a live one.
A live one.
We'll go get a goblin.
What
She
about
says
recently,
One of
Dad?
my goblins?
she says no, goblins are disgusting.
This is-
Bodies are useless.
How about recently, Dad? Like within what last 30 minutes, Bucky?
Oh, that could do it.
No, it won't benefit us. We're going to extract whatever soul's in the body now, and we're going to replace it with his soul.
Mm. All right. So we're gonna have to go abduct somebody.
Do we have to murder someone?
No, we're not murdering them. We're just trading places.
Not murdering yet.
Why don't we go find the giant that killed him and give Leo that body?
That was a
It has to be similar in similar form. You can't just use the body of a giant. Also, they come from a different realm, technically.
I suppose, thinking of people that deserve to die, that are humanoids. List is running short because we killed all of them already.
Wow, and she's like, wow.
Well,
And they kind of like
I
look
bet
at they
there's
like
at least one in that castle.
Yes, I suppose, yeah, we go catch him now and we revenge for the woman that Bucky killed as well.
and they go
What
back and
person?
forth with each
Yeah,
other.
and
They
those
got
friends still might be alive.
you see as the Baron goes back and forth with them, he's like, doesn't that one have another body? He's like, yes.
We're not training Jody.
He's like,
He's trying his best.
it might be something beneficial for all of you.
Well, no, that would
Why
also
is it-
be me going to Orcus, and then it's going to be Orcus. Like, my god.
Yeah,
against this
whatever
guy,
happened.
My god wins.
Soul
My
Heart.
god against Orcus. Yeah. It's a bit more of an even playing ground. I'd say it's even for my god.
Yeah, your god did smoke the shit out of that pack that you were on.
And he says, what did you say? You see as the Baron kind of like perks his ear up.
Yeah, I was just saying Pact
Huh?
Watch.
So it was your goddess that, or deity that caused that to go away.
I
We
suppose so,
weren't
yeah.
hiding it. We just said that we didn't have
We have
anything to
nothing
do with it. It just
It's
happened.
just, it seems that I wasn't aware of them doing that. I wasn't aware they would be claiming my soul.
Yeah, apparently it was so easy and effortless that she could, or they could have done it at any time. And then they only just felt like doing it now.
Yeah, I suppose you can
Is
mark
the
it down
vibe
in your
that
notes,
that I
uh,
got before I got on the stasis.
Yeah, for future reference, I suppose you shouldn't be making deals with clerics. I apologize. I do truly apologize.
Yeah,
wanted to
well,
do it in New York,
remember the.
but,
And
Yeah,
you
remember
see as
that
she
business thing
begins,
too?
yeah, she
Yeah.
begins to
Didn't
walk
make
up
any deals at all.
closer and closer, and then walks up to Bucky, looks him over, walks over to Sohar, begins to sniff him up and down, and she's like, "Ah, he reeks of purity." And then goes up to Isaac, and she begins to trail her finger from your thigh, you know, circling it a little
I'm
bit,
protected.
and then going up. She's like, "Just yeah, okay." She's like circling her
Be gone.
finger around it. Thought be gone.
I'm not interested.
And begins to like, you know, put her finger like, you know, all the way up to your chest, and you know, puts it around your chin.
Yeah,
your neck
I want
and
to
stuff.
smack her hand away.
He's like, "Oh, spicy."
I already said I'm not on the menu.
Oh, but it'd be so much more delicious if you were.
It would be more delicious if you stop lying to people when they ask you if you're a normal person, and then getting our friends sucked into trouble when now we're stuck here.
I had no part in that. Leo willingly came to me.
No,
Leo willingly
you
requested some things, and things happened. I'm guessing he didn't tell you what happened here.
no, I have no idea.
Let's just say Leo wanted something back, and he received it.
What?
Something that was precious to him.
But either way, we should go get back to the body. I think we go to the castle. Find someone there.
You really
I'm
believe
sure there's
that?
gonna be one humanoid. Yeah.
And then they kind of go back and forth, and then like, no, that is the deal on the play. We want the other body.
Well,
Oh shit!
We
They
want
want Jody.
him and no, I don't. I vote no, and I want nothing to do with it. Jody's been my friend.
So
You really have
hard.
no choice.
Made a lot of her
This is the
points.
only way to work. And
So
they're
hard
looking
is
into
your call, brother.
and they're looking
Can I
around.
Can I insight
You
that
can't
bit?
do this so hard.
You
Remember,
want
you're
to
supposed to-
insight if they're
you're
saying the
supposed to-
truth, right?
I want to
So hard.
insight
You're
it,
supposed to
the only
accept
way it would
yourself,
work.
not do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. Okay, you can insight, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like I'm not going with this. I'm checking. I feel like they are fucking lying.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
only way it works. They're trying to fuck with me because of my god, it's 15.
15.
All they do is lie so hard. You should
I
know
need to
that
roll
better
for them
than
real quick.
me.
Dun, 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 dun,
They even
dun.
said it's just what they
You
want, not what
wholeheartedly
needs to be
believe
done.
that, yeah, everything that they're saying is like, this seems to be the only way. And then he begins to speak. He's like, Buckworth, you know I wouldn't. I have no new reason to lie for this. The reasoning we want him is because he's something that's akin to him, or something that's in his body that's so hard, split his body or did whatever he needed. It'd make it easier on our end if we're gonna do this big heist. Because Valerie's on the line at the moment. She goes down there, she pulls the soul that they need, we put into the right body. Orcus is going to smite her. Orcus might even kill her. Well, most likely kill her. We're putting ourselves on the line as well.
The big risk. I get you. Listen, it's so hard. It's double. I'm gonna let him come to the decision.
Well, quite frankly, my deity put my soul on the line already. I am not willing to go with this.
Your friend Jody, or whoever he is, your soul, he's his own entity. And I don't know if he believes in what you believe in so hard. So it wouldn't really matter to you.
I'm gonna inside that.
Yep.
I'm not thinking I'm gonna inside
No, it's fine.
everything.
No, that's fine.
I do not believe he's
No, you're
on
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
give it so hard, Bardic.
Yeah, yeah.
18, and then Bardic is what?
It's like a D10
It's
by now.
1d8.
Oh, 1d8.
Oh, is it? I think it's still 1d8.
Okay, I don't even need the Bardic. It's
Okay, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Bardic.
They so you look over to them and they seem to be like, yeah, they're telling you what the truth, but there might be hiding something underlying it though.
Yeah, someone's his own, and I mean, Jody's his own entity, but I still believe that there's a link. So if he's down there with Orcus, then there's a part of me down there, so that's not good.
It's truly
Yeah, it's still a d8. I just
yeah. Okay. So he looks over, he's like, this is the deal you have to make. You are the ones that require Leo to come back. We have no other way of doing this. Two birds with one stone, wouldn't you call it? This might actually even assist you with whatever other amalgamations inside of him.
Well, that's a problem with the law also. What if we put a pin on it and we explore some other avenues first?
We're gonna let you know now there are no other avenues. And he looks over to Sohar. You can see that Baron is looking over at Sohar. There are no other avenues.
He also said his contract was unbeatable, so I remember.
Yeah, no, I have no reason to believe you on anything at this point, to be honest.
Well, Buckworth, if this is the type of party that you walk around with,
Well, I don't want to hurt. If there's a possibility of hurting so hard to do it, it's not worth it.
I would consider this more of a house cleaning, honestly.
He's not just trash. Okay? Jody's done good things. He's like he's been there. He has feelings.
Oh,
All right? He's not just some disposable copy.
just completely okay with
he
killing
is a part
Mallory,
of
but
Sohar.
Jody is
I was not okay. Oh, when was I okay with that?
Well, how about this, Mr. Fiend? For when we go to the castle, I'm sure we'll find other sentient beings there. We'll get them all non-lethally bound. You'll get all of their souls. Just take one of them to switch with Leo.
And then he kind of like he stands up and he looks over to you. He's like, you simply don't understand Sohar. It has to be him. With what we're attempting to do, his soul is the best thing we can use in order to make sure that this works in our favor. So we'd all don't take the damage from Orcus immediately.
They're trying to fool a god.
Have you fooled a god before?
I know a group of people it didn't go well for.
Well, I suppose. Well, we'll have to ask Jody. I will not be laying a hand on him.
And you see as she looks over to him and they snap their fingers. And immediately as soon as you say that, where is it?
vortex swapping Jody over here. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Jody doesn't know. Jody doesn't know. And you see as this hellish fire emit from underneath him, and Jody spawns in, and he is tied up to what seems to be like a stake of some sort.
What the hell is this? I get up off my chair.
You guys can remove him if you please. This is the way we brought him.
No, this is see. Look at this. This is all just a game to them, just like that joke from before. And I'm gonna break Jody out of here. Jody, look, these guys are trying to sacrifice you. I'm going straight to the point. It's stupid. There's other ways. Don't trust them. Don't try and be a hero because I know that's inside of you, and that's the exact reason why I'm trying to stop this at any cost.
And Jody just is like, what the fuck? He's like, first you guys were doing that and that. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Jody, this is a question. Do you want to die?
For why? Like, why would you?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
I guess no.
The answer would just be no. Yeah.
Yeah, no deal. No deal, Mr. Finch.
And he looks over the Bucky again. He says, well, that's all we can do. What can we do from there? Good luck in, I guess, finding another way. You have to understand that your friend Jody over here, with his soul being ripped apart from Sohar and their souls being split, let's just say there's not a huge amount of accountability right now for that soul at the moment. That's why we can use his soul as a guise in order to do what we need to do in order to bring Leo back. And then Jody kind of like looks back and he's like, so I would die for another party member?
Jody's no.
For
I said
Leo,
don't be a
Jody.
hero. Bucky, you're not
It would be
helping.
for Leo.
No, listen, Jody, you can't do this.
But
I
what
know
There's
is
Jody.
other ways. Every time someone says something can't be done, we're the people that find that way, and we can do it again. We're gonna do it again with whatever's going on with you and Sohar. We're gonna do it with Leo. Right? There's always a way. Oh, there was no way we were ever gonna see Kale again because the pact was broken. Look, here he is. Yeah, he's a little different, but
He's a little
here
different.
because there was another way. All right, so don't give up right now, Jody. Just
And Jody looks over to Sohar and he's like, why are you blue? And Jody like thinks about it for a second and he kind
I
of
was a
looks.
draconic sorcerer.
Yeah, and he looks down onto the ground and he tells Sohar, he's like, I know I'm a liability. I know that
Yeah.
this
Well,
world
you
will
think
end.
This deal would be a liability, so don't do it. It's just gonna make it worse.
But if I'm
Yeah, weren't
but
you the one preaching that Leo is a problem and no one's doing anything about
Yeah.
him?
that is
And
true.
now you're about to say you're gonna sacrifice yourself for him. I can't. They gotta be influencing you. Look at that. They kidnap you.
They
Maybe
gotta
this
be
is
able.
what it takes for Leo to turn a new leaf and to use his powers for good.
Yeah, and he can do that when we get him a different way.
And
Like, Jody,
Sohar,
that's just-
when this
I don't
happens,
trade friends.
yeah, while they're saying all this, Sohar, you begin to just have flashes and flashbacks, and your head kind of hurts, and you keep getting that image of you with the sword. Akira,
Sohar, what's wrong?
Get out of my head! This is yelling.
And I'll immediately like rush towards Jody and try to grab his arm
Okay.
and try to just start dragging him away.
Yeah, and he kind of like
Yeah,
pulls
I'm gonna
against
help.
you. He pulls
help
against.
action.
He pulls against you.
Let him make his own decision.
No,
He's his own
Bucky.
man.
Bucky, you've crossed the line already once today, and you're crossing it even further now.
And he looks over to Bucky.
are
He
we
looks
all
over. He looks
disposable?
over to the rest of the
Is-
party, and he says,
No, Jody, come on.
No, Jody says,
I just know
Alright.
what's
I want
really
nothing
inside
to do
of
with
him.
this. You were further than I even thought.
I am trying to grapple him right now.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like-
you're trying to
he's
grapple
not
him.
coming.
No, I could roll. If
Yeah.
you want to roll some strength,
I'm
I
gonna
could roll.
cast calm emotions on Jody
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
so that
gonna-
he
I-
stops
I-
resisting.
I have Bardic, and
Holy shit.
Isaac's also helping me because he's pushing, so
Yeah,
I would have the advantage, right?
All right, you got to beat a 26.
Yeah, 26.
Well, what's his calm emotions?
It's calm emotions. Yeah, that's gonna. Let me. What does he have to roll for calm emotions?
A DC 15 charisma saving throw.
Okay.
I forgot to add my charisma when
He
I
got
did
a
switcheroo on Bucky.
17.
Damn.
Got a 17, and
I
he
cast it again.
Okay. one at a time. One thing at a time. Just can't just be casting things.
Yeah, so I roll 2 out of -1, and then I roll the bodic. So athletics. Okay, so that's 13 plus bodic, so I can't succeed.
So yeah, so Jody begins to pull his arm away and says, "Stop." Oh, I don't know why I deleted Jody, but okay. I gotta find
Man, you're
Jody again.
desperate to delete Jody, huh?
Yeah. But Jody begins to tug.
You can't have me get
kinda
that cool
like-
friendship arc with
kinda
him
like-
and
he
think I'm
kinda
not
like,
gonna do everything to save him.
He kind of like pulls away and then he pushes you and he shoves you and he says, "This is my decision. This is my body. This is what do you have control over me? There's a reason why both of us are two different people, Sohar."
Jody, I was just about to get to that. If we just leave this area and we fucking make a rash decision with the fiend, because that went so well last time.
That's a little
Exactly.
And
This
we
is the
just
same
go to the
thing.
wizard. You remember the wizard? Upwatch. So we go there right now. We have 600 hours left.
Sohar, and then he looks over to let me roll. I need a roll for this fucking guy. 1 second.
How you roll a calm emotion saving throw?
I did already. Got a 17.
By rolling, I'm gonna cast it until I'm out of spell slot.
Okay, so you cast calm emotions again, and Renegal actually interferes. He says, "Stop casting spells on your friend. Allow him to be in sound mind."
No, how about you not kidnap him so we could have talked to him about it in a, safe environment without pressure and threats and bad influences from your lackey, and I point at Bucky.
Lackey. He's a
This is not-
constituent.
Constituent that is bound to be my soul. All right. See, look, bad business. All of this over and over again. And I was so ready to make a deal with you. You would have had my soul. You would have had like my entire legacy. But you just didn't even want to hear me out. And so now I'm never going to hear you out again. And Jody, you can't hear these people out. This isn't the ultimate. You're not saving the world by doing this, because guess what? It's going to be even easier to save the world when we have you and Leo, which we can get.
Jody, you're a good man.
Just fucking,
Exactly.
Like, more than anyone.
igniting
You're
the
a good
fire.
fucking man.
So how you do a bad
This is your
thing,
chance.
because the world makes you do it sometimes, and say, no, I'm not going to sacrifice myself.
This is your chance to redeem yourself completely and totally, and save one of our friends.
And you see Jody's kind of just looking down at the ground and just like looking at everything that's going on. And he begins to look at all of you and looks at Sohar specifically. He says, "I've always been a bad egg, Sohar, and I'm always going to be bad to the core. This is
Oh
the
yeah,
best thing
you
we
were
can
so
do."
bad, Jody, when you were putting yourself in between fire giants to save mother and her children. So bad to the core.
But what is the best thing we can do? What is the best thing I can do for this world? But to
Come
give
with us
myself so
now.
no one
Right
dies.
now is come with me.
You're gonna die. Look, he loves you. You guys might think you're pieces of the same person, but you know why they're able to get rid of you? They're so confident in it because you are your own person now. You guys are basically brothers now. All right, you're part of the team, Jody. You fought alongside us, and you haven't fucked us over and tried to get a party member killed. So you're not definitely nowhere near the bottom on my list of party members. All right.
Oh my God. And he looks over and he's like, "I'll make my decision, but I'm going to do this with Sohar only. I'm only going to speak to Sohar." And
Yeah,
All right. I go up. I give him a hug. I love
Okay.
you, brother.
so yeah, you guys can just hang out over
I'll
there.
see you. I'm not saying bye. I'll see you at the tavern, Jody.
Okay.
And I'm leaving. I'm not gonna watch
And he
him
says-
die. I'm not gonna watch someone who I thought was a close friend just fucking drool out the mouth at the chance to make a deal for that to happen. And I'm saying that
And
to
then
Bucky right here.
and then
He's saying
Jody
Leo.
Jody's like looking at
Valid.
he's looking at Sohar, and then he says, "You've wanted to kill me this whole time. You wanted to get rid of me this whole time. What changes now?"
Well, it's not like I actually wanted to kill you. It's more like
No,
I'll
I'm
save
pretty
you and I'll
sure. I'm pretty sure you
yeah,
tried
but
it.
then yeah, but then when it actually comes to it, I never did it. You know.
And then what happened with this whole thing with the being that's inside of me, and you see like the blackness in his eyes?
Well, yeah, that was the heat of the moment. Russia just, it happens.
Yeah, heat of the moment. It doesn't sound like heat of the moment when you direct it towards me, and I'm fighting for my life, and this whatever thing inside of me is strong now.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out together. You know.
We'll figure it out together. Seems as if when something doesn't go your way, you guys want to push up and do all this nonsense now. But while things are going your way and you want things to occur, then you guys are okay with me getting hurt and getting damaged and doing all this. All I was
Oh,
doing
no,
was showing you what you really had, this scourge in your party and all these other things that you've been doing in here. I am
mean,
you.
What the fuck do you gain from giving your soul away to Orcus and being tormented in the nine hells for the rest of your eternal life? Just to get Leo back to us? You're benefiting us instead of yourself? Why?
And then you see as Baron kind of puts his finger up for a second. He's like, to be clear about that, there's a chance that his soul is actually not going to Orcus. And there's a little switcheroo that we're doing.
You and your deals and switcheroos, it's whatever. Either
You'll-
way.
Then he's looking, he's like, well, Soha, you're the ones that want this to occur, so you believe that any of this is ever easy? And Jody
Well, I
kind of
didn't ask you-
agrees.
I didn't ask you to do it, and just be quiet. I'm talking to my brother.
He's like, oh, okay. He's like, okay, okay.
I am looking to go through other paths right now. I'll come back to you when there's time. Please hold.
Please hold,
Like, Joey,
okay?
just come with us. We go to the wizard. We see if that works. We stop the world from ending. We have more time. We don't have to make. If it doesn't work, then I guess we're all doomed anyway. Why throw yourself away first?
It seems this is the only way. How am I going to? There is
Only
no other
to do
way
what? To do what?
to get him back.
What? Well, yeah. First of all, why do you want him back? You fucking hated him the time when he was here. You're talking about how you.
No,
And
I
now you're
do.
so
No,
angry.
you do have a point. You do 100%. You have a point. He was a scourge in your party 100%. Your friends that you've made over
And
here.
I believe we have enough connections to. We might not be able to get him back now, but if we don't end the world 6 from now, we'll have decades to find other ways.
And-
My God, he is still, kind of greater. I look over at the people.
He's like, look over to the side eye them.
And he can accomplish a lot. And should we just maybe think about it a bit longer and not take the first option? Because last time we took a first option with the thing, it led to this in the first place. And I don't think taking another first option we see is going to get us in a better place. And I also very much do believe you go there, part of my soul goes there, Orcus goes against my deity because for some reason he can't much, and then suddenly my deity is also gone, and then that just throws everything out of balance. It's just, overall, it's never going to end well.
And he like turns for a second. He's looking at you, and then he's looking at the fiends, and then he looks back at you, and you can see he's looking at you with like very longing, like eyes. He's kind of like a brother or whatever. And I need you to roll a dex save.
GG. Yeah, that's gonna be 13.
All right, Danny. Ooh. Does Jody have an inspiration? I don't think he does. You see as Jody begins to go and tries to grab a knife and begins to try to stab him, but your hand goes in the way. Stab himself.
Step over them, yeah.
Yeah. And your hand is there. And he's like, and then he is like, He's looking at you and he said, "Get off of my hand, Sohar."
I'll try to like grab the knife, and as soon as it's like even slightly separated from his hand, just like mage hand it away, like slingshot it.
Okay, do another. Give me another sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. 14.
9. So you got a 13. So yeah, you're able to remove it from his hand, but then he's going to try to slap it, so you don't try to do your old little fucking mage hand nonsense. And you guys hear. So roll me one more dex. Oh, dude, I gotta fucking add his pluses. What the hell am I doing over here?
Fuck. 7.
Yeah, I didn't add his plus last time. Well, he got a 14 anyway.
Yeah.
So he, the knife is on the ground in front of you guys. And Bucky and
Jody?
Isaac,
Oh.
you guys both hear as like they begin to kind of like wrestle or do whatever.
Joe, do you remember last time how we wrestled?
I was leaving, so how far did I get? Am I still able to hear?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you were staying there. Or you're just leaving completely.
Yeah, because I told Jody that I'm not accepting that he's gonna die.
Yeah. So
I'll
Bucky,
talk
you're
to him
the
at
only one who
tavern.
kind of hears like the wrestling, and
Oh,
then
he gonna do nothing.
you can see that you
I walk
hear.
forward.
Yeah, you hear Valerie and Baron kind of says, the decision he's made. Why are you going against what his will is? Someone who's a follower of Legolas, allow him to continue his will.
You do not speak to me about my deity.
Not right now. Sohar's filled with attitude this episode, filled to the brim.
Hey, the
And
sass factor.
it's
are
at like
through the roof.
1,000 right now from both of you, honestly, right now.
Right, I'm
Because
looking at
I
this
started
one,
off too upbeat, and I was like, oh wait, I'm depressed, so I had to counterbalance.
And Bucky, you see as like they're scrambling, and it seems like in the water, a dagger has fallen to the water, and they're like both trying to scramble to grab it.
I move forward. I said, Jody, what do you want?
I've made my decision. Sohar is going against what I want.
All right. I move to grab the dagger.
All right, so two dexes from them. So Joey's gonna do it at advantage, and then Sohar, you do a regular dex for me.
Yes. Yeah, that's gonna fail. I got a 4.
Got a 2 plus 3 of 5, and then a 17. So he grabs a knife and he has it in his hand at the moment. And he says,
Bucky, you do this, and I will never follow with you again.
All right, come on.
We need to find another way to get the other. There are other ways. I
Alright,
understand
well-
you want to do what your fiend here wants. It's never going to work right in the long
and he's like,
run.
whoa, fiend is a very, very harsh word to just say, you know, just throw that around there. It's kind of racist, okay?
All right,
Yeah,
I drop it back on the
and-
ground. But all right. I'll let you guys do it.
So yeah, but Jody has the dagger and he
Take the
begins to,
fucking dagger away!
and then yeah, well Jody's the one who picked it up. So Jody kind of walks back a little bit and he's looking at Sohar and he says, I've known for a while now that there's a reason why I was here and the reason why I was brought to this location and this plane, the reason why I'm part of you. And now I know what my real reason is. And he stabs himself in the neck.
As soon as he does that, I'm upcasting.
Oh my god! You're gonna heal him? You're gonna heal him?
No, inflict wounds on myself.
On yourself? Okay, let me see. How does this work? I need to think. Because I got to think about this whole thing with Legolas and stuff that just occurred too.
Like, as soon as he's bringing the knife up, he can see that as he's doing it, I'm mimicking it and
Mhm.
bringing my hand up with inflict wounds. So he can see
On
that
him or
what's
yourself?
gonna
On
happen.
yourself.
Oh my
On
god, he's holding
myself.
himself hostage.
So he
He's
can
all-
see what's gonna happen if he goes through with it.
Okay. Yeah, he stabs himself. Yeah, he stabs himself regardless.
Oh, so I'm gonna take I think 30 necrotic damage. Unfortunately, I didn't die.
Yeah, you take 30, you said?
Yeah.
So yeah, you see as he like stabs himself, and once you do that, you begin to see like the blood begins to surge out of his neck, but it comes out like necrotic as well. Like you see like the necrotic color of it come out as well. And you guys watch as he's bleeding on the ground and he falls above you. And
Well, then I'm sure. I mean, is he dead?
Yeah, he's just dead.
Dead. Well, I don't happen to have a diamond, I don't think.
And they look over
Where's
and she's
Caesar,
like,
buddy?
we understand it was difficult endeavor to do such a thing. No one would ever have to do that, but it's the only way this deal would occur. Now we're going to continue on, or what are we going to do here?
I suppose, well, Bucky, I'll let your fiend lead us to our doom. I don't have diamonds. Leo took them with him, funnily enough, so I can't bring them back either. So
Sora, you should say something for him.
he made his choice. He will not follow my deity. He will take himself to Orcus to bring Leo back to us, to scourge us all in the fire of Orcus, according to his own words. May his soul be blessed by my deity, Lablas Enoref. I will have to go pray and hope that we are not all doomed, but I fear we already are.
And you see as Valerie comes in, she's like, there's always one of those pure Debbie Downers. She says, you made the right decision, Buckwiff, making a deal with us. As we said, we're literally the only option. I don't see Legolas coming down here and doing this.
I kneel down and I close his eyes
Mm-hmm.
and just hold him for a minute and let his blood just kind of wash over me.
Yeah.
And say, I'm sorry, buddy, but we're gonna find you. I'm gonna come back and get you. I promise.
And you see as they begin to do an incantation and they begin to like a circle build a fire around Jody's body. And specifically you see Valerie as she kneels down as well. And you see like some type of magic coming from her fingers. And she puts it near his mouth. And you see as she reaches out and the symbiote that you guys saw before begins to come out of it. And she grabs it and it consumes it in front of you. It's like, oh, way better. Way better. And then after that, you begin to see like a bunch of, you hear like screams as this portal kind of opens out. You hear like a bunch of screaming and people like, it sounds like, screeching. The screaming is so loud. And Valerie and Baron are, they're reciting some type of incantation. And you can see like Jody's soul, like you see like a corporeal version of him kind of like being pulled down and being ripped, and his body trying to be ripped down into the hells. And he says, quite a weird interaction. All right. And you see as his body begins to get pulled down into the hells. And it's like, something is kind of interfering a little bit, and we're going to have to. And she tells Valerie, now. And you see as like some type of weird magic begins to happen on his body as he's getting pulled down. And he's like, hopefully we're able to hold him down for a second. And he doesn't notice, but you never know. And they both look back at you and he says, well, Buckwiff, you know how this works. Before we fully bring him back, what's the next deal?
What do you mean?
Though we're doing this out of the gracious of our hearts, us being such nice people, Valerie and I need something out of this as well. We need a kickback.
All right. What do you want?
And he looks over to Valerie, looks back at you, and says, and Valerie's kind of like licking her lips, and she's like, I want that delicious man that you brought here. I want him to be mine. And
I
she's
can't do that.
talking about Isaac. And you kind of see like
Can't do
this,
that.
you kind of see like this redness in her eyes populate when you say that. She's like, he will be mine. I want him so bad.
You gotta
Implosions.
want it, baby doll. He don't want it.
No, I imagine you being the your charismatic self, Buckworth. You can come to something. Come to sense to him.
I have more charisma than him now.
Maybe I can give something to you guys.
And what do you plan on giving us?
What if I gave you, and this is my life force, this is everything I do. What if I gave you my ability to wield my halberd, and I gave you my skill with a weapon? And so this is me like willing to give up my
Yeah,
feet,
yeah.
my feats and stuff.
Damn. Oh my goodness.
Like
Okay.
my
Yeah, your feet. So you have.
Yeah, for the heavy weapons and stuff.
It's like, Zelda is a very enticing offer, Buckworth. You're an agent of mine, and I can't have you out there not being able to defend for yourself or complete my duties. And he says, try again.
Okay. What if I take out my two weapons from our boy Hemsworth, Jade and Ruby?
Oh shit. Yeah.
So what if I gave you these two bad boys?
And we get to inspect them, and he looks at them, and he's like looking at all the natures and stuff. He's like, oh. Interesting as well. I still believe that these work better for you. There's no need for this where we are going.
Yeah. I don't know if there's much else I can give you then.
You've done
to complete this deal.
You've done a great deed for me already. We're doing that and doing all this. What else can we do? And they both look over you and they kind of like nod for a second. There is one of your new adventures you're going to be doing. I imagine that it's going to come up soon. There's a village of people, fishermen specifically, that do not praise our dark arts. And Valerie here is quite hungry as well. So we can, two birds with one stone. How about you completely annihilate that village for us?
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That I can do.
And we'll ensure that all the things that occur there and everything that happens there comes to us. We're gonna need the more power now that this whole Orca situation is occurring. And then, as you always do, the fine line and the big contract that populates. And he says, "Well, you've done it before. Now, time to do it again, Buckworth."
Yep. Sometimes the world makes a good man do bad things, huh?
Yep. I love it when you say that motto. And you sign every 5 minutes. Oh yeah, by the way, from the original deal, do you still have that gem on you?
From
the one with the person inside of it.
the loft, or yeah, I do, yep.
Pass me that.
There you go.
Perfect. And you see as he kind of like throws the gem onto the ground and kicks it, and you see where is she? You see as she shows up. What was her name again? What is it? Fucking Masha. You see as Masha, she's very confused and she's like on the ground and she's like looking at all of you and she has no idea what the fuck is going on. She's like, "You fucking pestilent fool. You had to be locked inside of that thing?" And he's like, no need of speaking. And you see as he snaps his fingers and another hole to hell begins to populate. And you see all these things start to claw at her and bring her down, and she's screaming. And he's like, "Valerie, you're gonna deal with this one, correct?" "Yes, I will." "You're gonna be quite useful, Masha." And he begins to wave at her as she's screaming her fucking ass off. And she gets pulled back down. And you see she gets pulled.
Stay cool.
Stay cool. The last thing she does, she gives you a middle finger. The last thing you see as she gets pulled down. "You piece of shit, you motherfucker." And then she gets pulled down.
Terminator thumbs up, but it's middle finger.
Yeah. And he's like, "Well, I guess we continue forth and then continue their incantation. You signed everything, and you see as the body of Joel begins to it gets pulled down even further, and you see as body begins to be pulled up from the 9 health, and you see immediately that this person, it looks like Leo, but just looks way older.
Get the stab.
Got scammed. Fuck, we got scammed, dude. No, I'm joking. Yeah, just watch.
Yeah, let me grab him real quick. There you go. You see as Leo's corpse begin to come back up, and he looks way older compared to what he used to be, and he's unconscious. He's like,
It's only 100 years.
it was more than that.
I forget how many years it was.
Yeah, more about like 750.
Yeah.
Damn.
But anyway,
Just really-
yeah, I had to go find. Remember when we did it? I had to go find the paper. That's why I double checked. I had to go find the paper we did it on. Okay, so yeah, and then you see as this man looks. He doesn't look old, but he looks older than usual, and he's like, fair deal, Buckworth. I can't
Like when we
wait till
meet
we do
future
another.
Ben 10.
I can't wait until we do another deal again. But for now, ta-ta. And Valley looks over. He's quite the avatar you're building over here. He's like, yes. You know, everything that I choose is fits for the best. And they both disappear.
I say au revoir.
Au
And I
revoir.
lean down to Leo and take him in my arms.
Kiss him.
Kiss him. Kiss him.
Good place to end it right there, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He begins to hug him and think about everything that he's done.
Fade to black.
Fade to black. He's just there. He's holding him and he's like crying in the middle of this bog. Just holding on to Leo. Yeah.
Background, there's a sound of a stopwatch going off. Does it stop or not?
Yeah. Immediately after that happens, you immediately feel a crack on your watch and it stops working.
So
And-
while he's holding Leo, there's just like an echo around the entire area. Just a
You hear like a faint crack and then like
no,
it stops.
it's not faint. It needs to be everywhere.
Oh, very loud. Okay. We hear a very loud crack. And then
See,
yeah.
it's the thing. Leo and Bucky hear it from the other side.
Yeah, you
Or
guys
different.
hear. You guys maybe like we'll say maybe it was like a little wave, like a wave of like energy that kind of expelled itself
Wait.
from that watch, and then yeah, and you feel you specifically saw her. You see as there's a massive crack on the watch and it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, and then I think that's exactly right. We can fade right there.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
so we-
watching this really depressing,
Whew.
sassy stream. That was really good. Hopefully you guys can watch what happens next. Where, like I said, I'm trying to get to the conclusion of this kind of soon. So, oh yeah, also you guys all level up, but specifically,
Woo!
what's it called? Well, I messaged you already, or you're already aware of all that nonsense with Leo and all that. So you're aware of that, Leo.
Yeah.
Just yeah, okay, yeah.
Like a nice